I will start. I'll give you guys a brief recap of last session, and then we'll get right into it.
All right, you're good to go.
Great. So last session we had 4 prisoners: Angus the Fifth, Jedfrey, and Thea. No, you're the 5th now.
Oh, I am the 5th. Oh no.
You are the 5th. Angus the Fifth, Jedfrey, Anthea, and Lidka, who had been dropped into the Dread Pits and had taken a different route. You guys had fought previously through the canals, fought a bunch of big crabs, and gotten yourself crab meat and a crab carapace to use as a shield, and had stumbled your way up onto a ruinous forum plaza, where you spent most of the session last week fighting a large pack of undead deer that used some sort of a creepy spinal deformation to mainly drag Angus around the map. And after killing them, you explored the area. You found, among other things, a big open courtyard filled with like an orange moss. Thought to yourselves, let's skip that. And then you skipped that by climbing over the rooftops. And you dropped down into another open plaza. And that was where we ended last session. So mainly last session, you guys just fought deer. So I'm going to dump you guys into this map. And it does not have play on load music, so let me do that. Give me 1 second. And then you guys should be able to see. Please tell me all of you can see. And I'll shift that to you guys to where you should be.
Okay. Yes. Yep, that looked good.
Yep, we're good.
Okay, cool. Great. So let me narrate where you guys are. You have dropped down from the rooftop of the courtyard behind you. So you've dropped down from there and you've been able to climb your way down okay. You cannot climb back up that way. So if you want to go back the way you came, you will have to go through the courtyard you skipped. But in front of you, there's this small bridge leading across to a large open plaza. And there's a few things you're going to see immediately. The first thing is off of your left-hand side, right across this courtyard, is a large white marble palace that is mostly still intact but partially in ruin. And in front of it is what looks like an ancient weathered well. To the right, you see these big open gates, or these big walled, like metal walls surrounding what look like, you can see just over the top, peering over the edges of the wall, you see wooden branches of gnarled trees, suggesting something like a courtyard or a garden, perhaps, rather than a building. And then I'm using Lidka's sightlines here. Across the way, you see a road. This courtyard sort of area leads to, there's this really big statue of what looks like a warrior chieftain, cast in shiny bronze. And beyond that statue is a bridge that looks like it carries off towards the ziggurat that I described last session. If you can't remember, the ziggurat is a large white limestone ziggurat that rises up in the back corner of the Dread Pits. It is fully consumed by and surrounded by that Great One. And so the bridge beyond this statue has a big tentacle of the Great One wrapped up in it.
Did you just use ziggurat to describe ziggurat?
Sorry, I was trying to describe this ziggurat in particular, but I might have. So
You did.
I'm not reading off a sheet here, guys.
I just got a kick out of like, so
No,
it's like a ziggurat, which is like, you know, a ziggurat.
You know, it's a big temple. It's a big, like, it's like halfway between a church and a pyramid, kind of. Usually they have like a big altar at the top of them. And this one has 2 big tentacles of the Great One wrapped around it. And there is also a tentacle blocking this bridge. And you can't see exactly where it goes, but it looks like it wraps up around one of 4 massive towers of a black temple far off in the distance. So that's what you see where you guys are. But you're here in this open courtyard. You can free move. You are not bound by turn order. Though I'd ask that you go slowly so I can describe new things as you come into sight of them.
So who has echolocation?
It's Jedfrey.
Speaking of.
Okay. I was going to say, can we drop something down the well and try and hear how deep it is?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll have
Perhaps
to...
a mere mortal could not, but I shall.
Jedfrey with a 15, which is a nat 3 for you. you still hear, let's see, what do you hear? The first thing is, I think you'd hear what sounds like motion in the palace to your left with a 15. Something clunks around in there in the far distance of this building. Something alive.
I do that like thing where like my hand's flat and my index finger, my middle finger are doing like a walking motion, and I do that in front of everyone and I like point next door. Like,
wait, are you trying to use are you trying to make it look like you're using a divining rod?
me?
Wait, I'm not sure.
No, I was just like doing the little walking like motion with my fingers.
Oh, okay. I totally envisioned what you said then. Okay.
Seeing the confusion on Angus's face, I then comment that there are people over here.
Yeah. And then, so Angus, if you could pause there, you guys are going to drop something in the well. So who's dropping something in the well? What are you dropping? Just a rock off the ground, or?
Yeah, are there rocks?
That sounds real.
That feels
Yeah, I'll just drop a rock.
sick.
Okay. It clacks against the sides
glass
of the well. You could hear. Jeffrey, roll me another perception check just for this. Perception hearing, sorry.
Yes, one
See
moment.
how accurately you can localize the bottom. Yeah, great. Jeffrey, this is about 30 feet deep, the well. 30 or 40.
Okay.
So it's not crazy deep. But yeah. So that's what you hear. If you dropped a torch in, you would be able to see the bottom, probably, because it dropped and you heard the sound of it hitting ground, not water.
Wonderful.
Is there like a ladder or anything, or is it just straight up a normal well?
It's just a normal. It's a very old well. It's crumbling. Nobody here has masonry, right?
No,
My
it's on the
next
docket for
character
one of the next
will.
ones.
Great. Okay. No worries at all.
I'm
then.
currently working on them.
No worries at all. The only other note that I'll make is there's what looks like the statue, like a metal statue of a demon, arched on the palace rooftop over the well, hanging over it. And I would take any sort of a construction check for that, but I don't think you guys have that. I'd take a religion check for the demon too.
They don't drop enough artsy fartsy people into the pit, it seems.
No, so far they've been dropping a bunch of brawny like gladiators. More artists need to get in trouble. All right, Natalie, that is I would say this is a or Anthea, excuse me. The demon statue is of an aku on the rooftop. So it's got like a shifting sort of form that looks vaguely humanoid with like wisps of smoke coming off of it that are sort of cast in this bright metal, and it's like arched over the well from the palace above. And the palace is probably 20 or 30 feet tall, and so it's arched directly so that it looms over the side of the well here. There's also this door right here.
So is it like a gargoyle?
Out of game, that's sort of the impression. It's got like the crouchy sort of impression, but your characters don't know what gargoyles are, because gargoyles are like a Middle Ages sort of invention.
Okay, I figured.
But yeah, it's out of game. It's arched over the water so that it can pour rainwater into it, into the well. But none of you have masonry, so none of your characters know that yet. But for the vibe, I'll tell you.
Connor put a lot of thought into this gargoyle.
I put so much thought into so many things that all require masonry. It's fine.
Guys, just visualize it.
Yeah, exactly. Use your mind's eye or whatever.
Gee, thanks for that.
So, Lidka,
Yeah, guys, thank you.
This game's really prejudiced against people with no mind's eye. Yeah. So, Lidka and Angus, you guys have moved forward a little bit. So, a couple things. So, first thing, Jedfrey, there's a door here in the palace that is not yet completely weathered and rotted away, but is very warped. There's also a window, a broken window into the palace here. And Lidka, you can see what looks like an open entryway that goes into the palace as well. Then there's this is a big statue set in a fountain, and it appears to be the statue of an angel of some kind. If you make a note, and I think I'll use that same religion roll. It is the statue of an angel of Grekel, so one of the servants of the sun god. And it is set into this fountain on like a round, mechanical-looking dais, similar to the rusted one you saw in the previous forum area. Yeah. I think that's all the information.
Do we know, is bronze a more common material for statues pertaining to Grekel than the black marble that we saw, or do we not know that?
I think with your religion check and religious background, I'd say yes. So bronze is usually used for statues dedicated to the sun god, because they reflect light, whereas this black marble won't reflect light well. And so that like shimmery, anything metal like that is really useful. In your culture, iron is often used, like polished iron and polished steel. But bronze was much more common in the Bronze Age, which is where this ruin is from. So
Okay, we've had the economy chat with the Aku Aku already, right?
yes.
Yes.
Do we have? Does anyone here have the fishhook?
I believe I am the fishhook.
Yeah.
Can we just like
I think
try
what
to
I do-
either chunk bits of the bronze off or like scrape it off? You know, like you can collect like the. Okay, well, I guess, do we know how valuable bronze is in this world?
You don't. You could probably ask the Aku Aku, but you'd have to
Hey,
go back to the Aku Aku.
Guys, my character has a praise.
Yeah, you do.
This is irrelevant for once.
Yeah, roll it.
Would this be associated with wiles or?
Appraise has its own associations. Let me confirm real quick.
So I'm just going to put this out there that maybe we should like get one person that can do appraisal, one person that can do masonry, and one person that can do smithing, so that we like just chop down the statues and make swords out of them.
It's finesse.
We've moved into
That
the
would be
Bronze
great.
Age, baby.
Yeah, it's finesse.
Wait, appraise is finesse?
Yeah, finesse is a combination of like how dexterous you are, but also like a little bit about your ability to be charismatic in the moment.
Okay,
And so
25.
appraisal's not based off of how like logical something is. It's based off of how much you think you could get for it. And so that's more charisma than wiles. Also, I tried to make all the talents work in a balanced way so that you use each. So anyway, so yeah, 25. This is Lidka, you approach the statue. This is sort of a crumbling statue. These statues are hollow for the most part. So they have what looks like a low-grade bronze cover made to reflect light specifically. So they're not worth a lot. But as you're investigating it, do you get into the fountain to touch it?
Dangerous question.
Given my previous track record from touching statues, I want to say no, but also I want to say yes because I want to know what'll happen. So I think I
Also,
will.
Those people are dead.
Yeah, this character would.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a greedy merchant. Like,
Yeah.
let's go
okay,
investigate the statue,
So
guys.
you get up, and you are like touching the statue to try to appraise it, and
Yeah.
You're at the edge of the like round dais in the center of the fountain as you're doing it, and the statue, as you're like, pulling a part of the statue that you feel like might come off and give you like a little bit of bronze off of it, the statue budges slightly and rotates on its dais. It's not like it didn't move on its own. It was the force of you pulling on part of it tugged the statue, and the statue rotated as though it is set into something that rotates.
Oh.
Do we
Yeah,
want to
sorry.
twist it?
Did we find the puzzle?
Theme around the
we rotate it.
Yeah,
Okay.
this seems like a puzzle.
Great.
Guys, the statue spins.
Okay. So you guys start spinning the statue.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If with roll me athletics, brawn? Anybody who has it?
I have 2 in brawn, which is...
I've got 2 levels.
Both of you roll it.
sweet. I always forget brawn.
That way one of you can screw up.
The weakling
Alright,
of
let's see.
Jet
So
3
it's
backs away.
power,
Yeah. Okay.
Power plus proficiency plus, since I have 2 levels, I always forget if it's 6
6
or not.
plus 6.
6.
Plus 3 per level.
Right. Cool. Wow. Nat 3.
Okay, well, mainly through the strength of Anthea, you guys are able to rotate this any direction, so it can face any direction.
We just spin
freely
in a
rotates
circle and see if anything
in its
happens at any
dice.
point.
Yeah,
It feels like there's a correct direction to spin this to.
yeah. You
If only we
rotate it.
knew that.
It fully rotates in its base to anywhere you want, and then you rotate it fully in a circle. It doesn't do anything. There's nothing weird that seems to happen here. Jed, for you, you also have magic, right?
I do have magic.
Go for it. Roll it. 'Cause it seems like it's a magical thing, so you can start investigating it for magic.
That's wiles plus proficiency plus 3.
However many levels of specialization you have in magic identification, which I think is 1, so 3. Yeah.
I just have magic.
Okay, then in that case, it's just proficiency plus 1. All right,
Very
Jeffrey, you don't think this is magical in any way. It seems like it's just a normal statue set in a mechanical dais so that it can spin. And that's it.
See.
Is there any religious context to this statue being able to turn, or is that odd?
Roll it.
I
I will also say
one where it's like spinning statues are traditional.
none of you have gadgetry, right?
No.
Checking.
I
Why
don't
would
think
we
so.
have the useful things?
I'm just checking.
You did just call us all a bunch of dumb jocks a minute ago.
I did.
Yeah, if we back up about 5 minutes.
Let's see. Oh, Anthea, you rolled a 22 there? So this is a statue of a sun angel. There's one in your temple back home that is set into a mechanical dais that rotates to point at the sun.
Ooh.
So, can we see the moon through the ceiling here? Have we established that?
No, where you guys are, the moon is fully obscured by the Great One overhead. The fleshy body horror thing that has all the tentacles descending down into the city. It fully obscures the overhead. Like, you're basically in a giant cave where the roof of that cave is this creature. However, there is one ray of light that you can see, moonlight that you see. And roll me perception sight. Anybody who has perception sight or just regular perception if not. And I'll say you can all do this, but Anthea, get 1x advantage because you're looking for it specifically. Okay, cool. Okay, sweet. Okay. So you can all see there's a single thin ray of light from a crack in the Great One's sort of tentacle structure overhead that allows a thin ray of light to shine somewhere to the east and like the southeast. I would say Jedfrey, Anthea, and Angus, it definitely is descending somewhere into the Black Temple, somewhere back there. You guys have never been to the Black Temple, but the scroll does mention being in the Black Temple. But somewhere in there, light is descending into. And that's the only narrow ray of light
Okay.
at all.
That seems like a
entering
problem.
the-
It would be really cool if this was something like the Great One, like this all used to be like sun magic stuff, and the Great One being here makes all the sun magic stuff not work anymore because it's blocking out the sun.
Can we try and point the sculpture at that one beam of light just to see what happens?
Yeah, for sure. And you don't have to re-roll. You've rolled good athletics checks. You rotate the statue to point directly at that ray of light, and nothing happens.
Can we point it at the gargoyle thing?
Yeah. You point it there, nothing happens.
I want to wander into this, kind of like around this corner a little bit, looking just at these other statues.
Yeah, there's like a courtyardy thing, or courtyard's the wrong word, like an entrancey thing over here that we can start wandering over towards.
Yeah. So, Jedfrey, you were echolocating, so I'm not going to give you a lot of detail on the statues until the torchlight is revealed. But since your allies are following you,
I'll just be lockstep with Jeffrey.
there are these pillars of like pillars holding up the ceiling here that ascend like 25 feet maybe up to the ceiling with this like broad entrance to this palace. And inside there are 3 statues. There's this one lion statue here, and then it's set in the center. And then on either side of the walls, there are 2 statues of what looks like old kings. And all of them are cast in brilliant, shimmering bronze.
Now, from the overworld, it looks like the one that I can see has its hand out.
Mm-hmm.
Is it in a shakeable position?
No, these statues, I just don't have that many tokens I can use on the map generator I use.
Oh, fair enough.
The statues don't look exactly like these. They're just statues of like regal-looking ancient kings.
Well, it's going to be the first time I ever got shook hands with a king, but oh well.
Well, I want to wander in.
I want to go look at the warrior on a horse thing first.
Okay.
Does this one spin? I imagine no.
Oh, there it goes.
I'll go with Jedfrey for the sake of torchlight, since Angus has the other one.
Cool. No, Angus, this one does not spin.
Can I like knock on it? Just like, is it also hollow and crappy?
Push it harder.
Yes. I don't know if they're crappy. They're very nicely constructed. They're just not worth a lot.
Okay, I'll give up on
Guys,
my treasure hunting quest.
they're not worthless. They're just not that valuable.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks.
Sure.
Okay, before we walk all the way up there, I remember you said something about there's a window over here, right?
Yeah.
Can I just like wander over and peek through that?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
For sure.
I see literally nothing.
Yeah.
Very cool.
All right.
Do you want to maybe go in that doorway that we found earlier?
This one over here.
What's
Yeah, I was
What's
thinking
this?
about it before we figured out the statue spawn.
what's the book statue? Is it notably important?
The book statue? Oh, it's just another one of the kings.
Okay.
There. Angus, what are you doing at that doorway? Are you going to open it?
So this is the one that earlier Jedfrey heard stuff in this like general direction, right?
Correct. Yeah, he heard it when he was right next to that door. So there's, yeah.
Can you just like knock on the door and listen, see if I hear anything?
Yeah, for sure.
I do have-
If we knock on the door and someone opens it, I'm leaving.
They're like, oh, hello, welcome to my home. Come in. You're like, what the fuck is
I
going on
am
here?
out of there.
And we
Yes.
rested real quick before
Yes, you've
The-
recharged everything that you can.
Yep. Yeah.
So-
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna knock and listen. I don't have any special hearing.
Yeah, but you can roll it anyway.
Yeah. Perception
Jedfrey.
is courage or
Perception is courage, yeah.
yeah. Cool.
Okay. So you knock on the door. You hear a moment later a loud clattering sound, like a pot being broken, dropped off a shelf and broke from inside, and then dead silence.
I don't want to go in that door. I don't think
You sure?
That sounds like more pot
we might be
crab
able to
things.
go around.
it does sound like more pot crab things.
No,
Alright.
we've not encountered the pot crabs.
They're in the scroll,
no,
aren't they?
we fought soldier crabs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we
Okay.
fought actual crabs.
Mm-hmm.
Lidka, your health is not full, and I think
It-
ought to be.
I don't. I think you guys. Yeah, you guys could get all of you to full if you used all of your abilities. So I think you should all be at full.
Think.
with no
Oh,
more.
I probably did the thing I did last time where I updated the. Yep, I updated my sheet, but not the token.
Yeah. No worries.
Connor, will you give me sight for my character?
Give you sight. Oh,
Yeah.
Your echolocation sight.
Yeah, my
Does it
like
not have it?
light
Oh
now.
yeah. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Should be, and then I'm gonna make it a dark blue. Okay, should be there.
Yeah, it works now.
Okay, cool, great. Give me 1 second before you move too much further in there, if that's okay.
Sure.
For no reason at all.
Totally unrelated.
Great, love that.
I listen hard.
Okay, great. Jedfree. 27's really good.
Damn right it is.
You hear the sounds of something under the floor.
Oh.
Is it like a single big thing, or is it like skittering like bugs?
Skittering closer to like bugs, with like a crackling maybe a little bit.
I kind of like, I whisper to the rest of them like, something's below us, something's below us, and I want to run to the left, just away.
Oh god.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, I follow.
Great.
Yeah, we're gonna leave.
This is a real Auric moment.
It really is.
Yeah. I get here. I see a broken pot.
All right,
I feel a broken pot.
Give me 1 second. Yeah, so you guys, you go in there. Okay, so pause, no moving, because as you guys enter that chamber and start poking around in here, you see like a weathered desk, a little chair that have sort of smashed, and you see these broken pots, and then you see a large ghoul-like creature step into the light, and it looks at you guys, and it makes eye contact, and then it begins screeching. So roll me initiative, somebody. You guys have a turn order now, right?
Yeah, Angus is our best person to roll this.
Yep.
Okay, Angus is best, but what's your turn order in terms of who goes first?
Anthea, Jedfree, Angus, Lidka.
Okay, and then yeah. Okay.
I'm searching for the initiative roll.
Jedfree, just as a quick note with that 27, the things under you are still under you as you've ran into this room.
Fun. They followed us.
Love it.
They are under what appears to be the full part of the palace that you've felt so far. And let
Alright,
me.
Okay, and I get advantage on this, right?
You do.
Nice.
It's not going to be hard for you to win this. Just as a heads up. And do you want to go first, or do you want it to go first? Or do you want Anthea to go before it?
I'm really not rolling well today.
That's above average. I guess not on an advantage
only
roll.
barely. On an advantage roll, it's probably below average.
It is.
I'm pretty happy to have us go first, because at least that way we can prep attacks for when it moves closer to us.
Okay. Well, in that case, Anthea goes first, and then it will go. But
Slight problem with that, I cannot see it.
yes, but it is your turn. Also, Lidka, you do get to move 15 feet immediately. At the start of your turn, if you'll recall. Or Maya.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna just kind of.
I guess move towards.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Cool.
There.
Okay, and then it is Anthea's turn. And Anthea,
Yeah,
you
so
moved
I
first.
just moved, and then I'm gonna try and hit it, and I'm gonna try and deal it fumble.
Okay,
Nice.
sick. Okay. And
Or
that is nat 1. So that's one
Huge
move.
rip.
Rolled to hit. Anything else you'd like to do?
If this thing comes at me, I'm gonna ready a dodge.
Okay, awesome, great. I'm gonna mark that because it's the first thing it's gonna do. It's come charging at you guys. It's gonna come charging in at you guys, and oh, wait a minute.
Wait, why is it second?
The way, if you have a planned initiative, we do like the what is it, tooth comb initiative? I forget what it's called, where one ally goes, then one enemy goes, then one ally goes, then one enemy goes. And you can optimize your part. That's the typical way for Sacadia. We were rolling randomly for initiative as a result of you guys not having planned strategy, but now that you do, layer you guys in like this. And if you win initiative, you get to decide if you guys start the initiative or if they do, and you can pick whichever one you want. So it's going to charge up to Lidka, and it's going to charge Lidka. Lidka, can you make me a power check? Yeah, it is Lidka. Okay.
Yeah. Boop. Oh.
Woof. Okay. Lidka, you will take 11 damage. And then, make me courage checks now against 4 levels of panic. And you are a blade dancer, so I think you get advantage on that. So it's 5d20 k4.
So you said 11 damage?
11 damage, and then the checks against panic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 4 levels, so it's... And then if you hover over it, you can see the individual die results.
You passed all of them. You take no levels of panic. And I marked Lidka.
That's ridiculous.
So bad.
Completely nailed it. So no panic, just the 11 damage. And then that's, so let's see, it's moved. The next thing it's going to try to do, I think, is punch you, Lidka. Because you're in range. And it critically hit you. Okay, so take another 18 damage. And that's its whole turn.
Guys, so, is there an ominous red skull mark hanging around this?
There is not technically. It just
Not that we can see.
nailed its first turn so hard. Also,
Lord help.
I just like to once again point out that Anthony wrote the monsters. I didn't write the monsters. Just in defense of me.
Hey, Anthony's not here to defend himself.
He's not. We can blame him as much as we want. If you don't like anything in this combat. Also, I did not reduce, like, if once I've pulled the monsters into the actual PHB, like the graphic design formatted rulebook, I always have been editing them to nerf them slightly because I think Anthony's been making them a little bit too difficult. And you guys are on a route that I have not yet written into the rulebook, and so the monsters have not been nerfed yet in this route, whereas they were in the first route. So I'm doing them directly off of Anthony's sheet right now, and already I'm looking at this, and there are a few things I will change.
Good to know.
But yeah, just as a note. So anyway, Jedfrey, it's your turn.
Right. Well, people are dying.
21.
That's true. So I'm going to begin by Revulsion of Poxing it.
Great. It's 2 levels.
Yes.
And it's courage is the check?
I believe it's power.
Power. Oh, okay.
Power.
Okay. It does not take any.
Great. I attack it with my gibbering.
Okay. Let's see. That is against mental. Little hit.
Great. And I previously gained 2 madness, so I will roll and deal 7 damage.
Great. Sounds good.
Gaining 2 more madness. And with my last action, I will give Lidka Blessing of Shield.
Great.
And I'll elect to take no reduction in madness.
Great. Sounds good.
That's my turn.
And then you'll drop to 3. Perfect. Angus's turn.
All right. So I need to weave my way through here to get up into the ghouls. So let's.
Yeah, and you can hurdle that desk without any trouble. So you can move through that.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
You don't have to. Yeah, you can move through that space.
That's easy. All right, cool. So that's a move. I need. Ooh, it's gonna make. So clearly, it's got really high power. So I don't think sweep is gonna get her done.
Can you get to the other side to like right here so that you're flanking?
Oh, so this was well, okay, I moved from there.
Yeah, I think you've moved 20, so you can move exactly to here.
Yeah, okay, cool. So it's
Now it's surrounded. Yeah.
All right. Then yeah, I guess.
Hit it with the
Okay,
torch.
we're gonna stepping strike first.
Okay.
20 plus. Oh, I have my to hit save somewhere. It's +4, right? Yep, +4. I always forget, what does proficient attack mean?
Proficient attack?
On the character sheet. Oh, it just gives you never mind. It
means
just
you,
gives
yeah, it means you have training in it.
Cool. All right. So I'm gonna.
That'll hit.
So that's the surrounded, and it does that. So he's surrounded. He gets hit. Stepping strike is an auto crit because you get treated as surprised. So that will be 5 fire damage.
7 fire damage.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Yep.
Yep. 7 fire damage.
Cool.
And then I guess I might as well shield that. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Still surrounded.
Still hits.
Nothing. And this is hold on.
6 plus 2.
Yeah, because base is a D4. I have the thing that lets me bump that. Yep, it's a D. Yep, you're right. D6 plus 2. I'll take
Cool.
it.
All right, 5 more damage. Sick.
We have done so little damage despite rolling so well.
Yep. Lidka, it's your
Do we
turn.
notice
I know.
the fact that my torch was fire damage? Did that have any?
It
Did that seem
did
like it
not have any
anything?
unique or specific effect on it. Also, real quick, I should note this thing is undead. So I accidentally missed it. Angus and Anthea, you both have levels for these things for undead.
You're
Yes.
thinking of a different Angus.
Oh, okay, so you don't, but Anthea
one.
does.
No, I am the
Anthea
dumbest
I do.
European guy.
Okay, got it. Okay, so all right, Jedfrey, you have 1 level in necromantic lore specifically,
Yes.
and then Anthea, you have 3 or 2. 2.
I have 3.
3. Okay, cool. In that case,
Wait, so then that should be +12.
it should
but-
be, yes. But in the meantime, you don't have to roll it. You immediately, both of you will get 4 total facts about this thing. It has 4 abilities. You can learn any of its trait scores. You can learn check DC, PD, MD, HP. Which of those 4 do you want?
Security number.
Or which 4 of those do you want? Yeah, social security number.
I'll
you learn its
take
birthday.
it. I'll take it to HP.
HP 130.
Gross.
Not anymore.
has-
Its max HP is 130.
It has more than all of us combined.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask us guys. Together, what's
Yeah.
our collective HP?
It's less than that, but I will note
Not that.
that is pretty normal in Sacadia because you guys do like 2 or 3 times as much damage as enemies do on average. Not against Lidka just now, but like in general.
Lidka, how do you feel about that?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
no,
about to say,
horrible.
what were you talking about?
PolitiFact says pants on fire.
You guys have actually done the exact same amount of damage to it that it has done to Lidka. Just so you know.
Cool, love that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's
so that's
that's-
HP.
encouraging.
Lidka, you still have 3 things. What 3 things would you like? Sorry,
Oh,
Anthea,
that's
no.
me.
Anthea, no.
Do you mind if I
Cynthia's.
dump
Yeah.
these? Do you mind if I dump these things we're learning into the chat in the game, and then if we survive this, I can write them down?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
I'll dump him into the chat. Sorry,
Oh,
I
great.
can do that
Can
for
I
you.
get-
You don't have to.
Can I get PD?
PD, yes. Okay. PD. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. PD is one of them, and then what are the other 2 things?
Let's get 2 of its actions.
Okay. Roll me 2d4, and re-roll the second. Oh, cool, perfect. Okay, cool. So there's the first stuff, but then its abilities are as follows. That's 1, and that's
Like
2.
CD15. I can be rended.
1 can be rendered.
One can be rented.
One can be rented. Yeah. So those are two of its abilities. It hasn't used either of those ones yet. Yeah. And now it is Lidka's turn.
So, Well, I guess I'll use Hemorrhage, which is Artery Strike, 2 levels, Hemorrhage, Finesse 13 for check DC.
Cool. Whoop. Okay. Takes 1 level. 1 level of Hemorrhage.
Okay, I am going to then use my other action to attack. I'll use my bunny stepping to do that, and that way expend my 10-foot step boost beforehand, so that way glide step will proc if I hit.
Mm-hmm.
And that will hit, so...
Yep.
Then I'll use my last action to dodge.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. Question mark's turn. Jedfrey is not
Question
here
mark?
right now. Be right back. Wouldn't worry
Where
about
did
that.
question mark come from?
As soon as,
The funny floor creature.
yeah.
Oh, that's right.
You guys hear skittering approach closely from behind Jedfrey. And you hear scratching beneath the floors frantically just behind Jedfrey. But that is it on this turn. Anthea, it is your turn. Your dodge will end. And it's your turn.
Alright, we're gonna try and attack this ghoul thing. I'm gonna... Which thing reduces its PD? Is that fatigue?
Fatigue reduces its action points. Prevents it from
Action
taking
points.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, not that bad.
Yeah, I was gonna
it's
say we
actually-
can go for that then.
I think it's the best condition in the game.
It
'cause
might
as a
be.
GM, I hate it.
I
More than
tend to
any other
lead with
condition.
fumble because I don't know how strong the opponent's gonna be, but fatigue is a good one too.
Yeah, I agree.
Fatigue is good, because that way I won't get utterly murdered.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna try that again.
Cool.
Ooh.
Well, there we go. You could, as a critical attack, make it roll against 1 extra level. I know, with one
Yeah,
of your
let's
abilities.
do that.
Okay. And
Ooh, make
the
it roll against
fatigue-
even more fatigue.
That is what Anthea's doing. What's the roll for fatigue?
Let me look.
What's the trait check? I mean,
Is... It is. Oh my god, where is it?
what's the ability called?
It's a finesse check.
Okay, finesse. Cool.
Sorry, I lost the ability on my own character sheet.
No worries. It will take 1 level of fatigue. And then I'm gonna roll to its turn. It is now surrounded. So I think the first thing it's gonna do is try to sweep. So both Angus and Lidka, roll me finesse checks.
Okay, does this technically count as a melee attack, or is it just a? It's just an
Just a trait check.
Cool.
Yeah. Don't worry, it will melee attack next, and I will tell you for your
Good.
excuse me
It's
ability.
finesse. That sucks.
Yes.
I am
Yeah.
not graceful.
But Lidka, on the other hand, is delightfully graceful, so we'll get advantage. All right. So this is not the same as your sweep. This sweep does damage. I need to rename that for that reason. But Angus. Oh, accidentally rolled the wrong die. Okay, Angus, roll me or take me 12 damage, and then
Very cool.
Lidka,
Yeah.
your finesse check, you get advantage.
So I guess we found the thing that's gonna kill us, in case we weren't sure yet.
I think you guys will.
Yourself.
Truly think you will kill this thing yourself. Lidka, you pass. You do not take any damage from that effect. It has 1 more AP. It can only attack one of you, and it is going to attack Lidka.
All right, I will go ahead and excuse me.
And you will get excuse me off from that. It will hit Lidka, and then the Lidka.
Wow.
Do you want to try to use dodge, or do you want to try to lean on Jedfrey's blessing the shield?
There's no reason not to dodge.
That is true.
I think.
I would agree with that.
So it's what, 1d4?
It is a D4 that it'll be reduced from its attack. Yes.
Oh.
Okay. Rip.
Well,
it does
that
still
wasn't
hit.
much.
It does still hit. And you would take 10 damage. However, I think Jedfrey immediately removes 8 of that, right?
It does, but
Okay.
I think that Lidka only had like 2 hit points.
Lidka had 4, so she will be left with 2 health. At the end, and blessing the shield and dodge will end, but you will only lose 2 health, Lidka. And then Lidka,
It's 50%.
because of its fatigue, its turn ends. But I did forget about the hemorrhage damage. Can you roll me hemorrhage damage? It's a D10 that it takes at the start of the turn.
Guys, what are we doing?
R.I.P. You guys are doing honestly really well for the most part, other than a couple of nat ones. But for the most part, you're doing great.
A couple of nat ones and a couple of unfair rolls.
So proud of you guys. You immediately surrounded it. You fatigued it. Doing so many things. It does drop its level of fatigue at the end of its turn, but the fatigue prevents it from doing any third thing. Jedfrey, it is your turn.
Great. I'll revulsion of Poxit.
That's me. Right.
Yes.
Whoop. Does not take any nausea again.
That bastard. Okay. I will also use my last slightly cracked to just take the maximum.
Okay.
And then I will roll with gibbering.
Okay. Beautiful.
Yeah.
You hit for sure.
Aw. Exactly. Oh my god, look at those ones.
I know, that's painful. Okay.
Oh my god. And then I will elect to take none.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And then I'll blessing of shield Lidka again.
Cool. Sounds good. And then don't forget to mark your use of your prescient point. Beautiful. And then Angus, it's your turn.
Okay. I think. Well, okay, we'll start with the call healing. Half efficiency since it's before. All right. Well, Lidka, you get Lidka and Anthea get 2 temp HP. I think
Doubling Lidka's HP.
Yeah, exactly. I think Jedfrey's too far. Okay.
Cool.
So yeah, Lidka and Anthea 2 temp HP, and then I am going to
Thank you.
Stepping Strike and Shield Bash.
Yeah, don't forget you too, Angus.
Oh yeah. You know what? Yeah. I deserve this.
And
you inspired yourself.
Alright. And then yeah, so I'll Stepping Strike and see if I can hit on this turn.
That will hit because it's surrounded.
Sick. Alright, that's 7 damage.
Cool.
And then I'll Shield Bash.
Okay. That'll also hit.
That's a D4, a D6
2d6.
plus...
Or a D6, yeah.
2. Good lord. Well,
well, max damage on 1.
Doing an appreciable amount of damage.
You are, yeah. I think if this was the only enemy you guys had to fight, you would be in a totally good spot.
What a horrible sentence that is.
But it is. So we're not.
Alright, that's all my AP.
Yeah, Lidka.
Hey, it's me. So, gonna do roll hemorrhage. Artery strikes at 2 levels. 13 finesse check.
Yes. Okay. One fail again, so it takes 1 level of hemorrhage.
Awesome. I'll do my same tactic of stepping up, then stepping back down, so I can gain my bonus if this attack hits.
Okay.
It
That'll
does.
Okay.
So then I'll just dodge with my last action.
Okay. Cool. And
Oh wait, Jedfrey, are you dead, or is your HP bar is weird and like invisible?
Jedfrey's HP bar.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or is this
let
It
me-
looks empty.
Yeah, it does.
Ooh. That one. There you go.
Oh.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So we move to the question marks, and the skittering becomes unbearable beneath your feet, Jedfrey. It feels hot for a second, and then around you. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Not that thing. Ignore that thing. I pasted the wrong thing. You didn't see anything.
Enhance.
The around your feet. These. And actually, one of these should start
this is
a little
great.
further away.
You will win this combat, he says.
I didn't say that. I said you would win this combat if you were just fighting the British Ghoul. That's what I said. I think I was very careful with my words, Maya. Anthea, it's your turn.
Okay. Are
Wait.
we gonna stick with going after one and hoping the other ones don't destroy us first, or should I try going after whatever these little skittering things are?
Oh,
The
I can
ghoul
describe
did
them a
so
little
much
bit if you'd
damage
like.
immediately. I feel like you guys should just kill that thing, and I will just shield myself from hits as best I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, can we get a better description, Connor?
Yeah,
can we get like,
so-
a description?
Yeah, so basically, these creatures burst from the thermocost beneath the floor, which was once used to heat the house. And they appear to be the charred, completely burned corpses of people that are now like crackling with fire. That's what they are.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I've read a book about this.
And they burst out of the floor. With the thermocost and everything?
You are weirdly close to one of the more recent Cosmere secret stories.
Oh,
Oh, yes. The fourth, yeah. Burned
Yeah.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
Sunlit Man, sorry.
Sunlit, yep.
Okay, cool. Anthea, your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go after the ghoul again, and I'm gonna deal it fatigue, hopefully.
Cool. That definitely hits. And the fatigue. Absolutely fails. I accidentally rolled that in public, but it totally fails.
It was a morale boost. This was calculated.
Yeah, there you go.
Much appreciated.
Guys, see, look, you can do it.
I think Anthea, that's just one action, so you still have two more.
Yeah, we're gonna give it fumble now.
Sick.
Cool. That will also hit. Awesome. Okay, so it takes 2 fumble. It is well below half health now. And it is the Brutish Ghoul's turn. I think the Brutish Ghoul is going to once again... first it starts his turn. It immediately takes a d10 of hemorrhage damage, Litka. And I think it's going to try to attack each of you. So...
On the Lidka attack, we'll go ahead and excuse me again.
Yeah, I'm going to start with a Lidka
Time to
attack.
die.
Lidka, what's your physical defense? Because the fumble might make this miss.
12.
Oh, never mind. It still hits. Okay. And don't forget to roll me the... And that'll hit Angus.
Yep. That's,
Oh, wait, I also did dodge, so let's see if
Okay.
that...
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Is that a 3 out of... Okay. It misses now.
Yes.
So, that's good.
Did you say that Angus missed?
No,
No,
it missed
Angus
Lidka.
didn't miss. It missed Lidka because of Lidka's dodge.
Yep. So, Connor takes 7 points of damage.
Okay, cool. And then Lidka, don't forget to roll me the hemorrhage damage. And then it's also going to try to hit Angus. And Angus, what's your physical defense?
15.
It missed you too.
Ah!
This
We
is
are
both of you.
Cheating death.
And because of its fatigue, it can't do anything more. The fatigue's really knocking it out right now, so great job.
Let's go.
Jedfrey. You are there. These creatures are remarkably hot. I'm just gonna tell, not in a sexy way, in like a on fire way. They're so jacked.
whatever
bro.
you say, Connor.
Need to correct yourself.
They're so attractive.
Beautiful
as one could imagine.
You didn't even know you had
Beautiful
this
corpses. Beautiful corpses.
This is horrifying.
Jeffrey's rethinking his entire life right now. He's like, I could have had this. Damn it.
Jeffrey, I'm just gonna tell you, you were gonna take damage if you end your turn next to them.
Right. With that in mind, I disengage and step. Can I step to here?
You cannot 5-foot adjust onto there. You can only you have to use a move action because you have to use a boost to hurdle up onto the desk to 5-foot adjust there, or to move there.
I see.
So you can move next to it. So you can move here or here, which means would make you only next to one of them. But I don't think you could 5-foot adjust away from both of them because of that.
Well, seeing as I cannot probably murder one of these by myself,
Yeah.
I am going to disengage.
Wait, are these technically undead, or what are they?
Oh, they are
'Cause they're
technically
corpses.
undead. They are technically undead.
Oh, good catch.
Yeah, let's get some info.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so Jedfrey, it's your turn, so you get one fact about them.
Great. How many abilities do they have?
2. Only 2.
I'll
Is one of
could
them
Anthea
burst out
have
through the floor?
gotten them on her last
Yeah,
turn.
Anthea, do you want to have taken both of them? Because on your turn, you will get 3, so you should pick 3 now. Do you want both of their abilities and something else?
Yeah, I'll take their abilities and their PD.
Okay. Cool.
And I guess I'll grab their health.
Cool.
Oh, I appreciate that it's named Space Eater.
It's a plentiful amount.
I haven't had time to change it yet.
Wait, it's named Space Heater. Oh, that's incredible.
Anthony's abilities are all
Thank you,
full of puns,
Anthony.
and I remove all of the
Anthony.
jokes from the game as I go.
Guys, this is a very serious mega dungeon.
Yeah, when Anthony runs this, it will not be very serious, I don't think. He and I,
No,
he and I
because
have,
the attack is called Space Heater.
yeah, I think he and I have very different ideas of like tone in our games.
Well, Anthony balances it out by trying very hard to kill us at every opportunity.
That's true. Like all of his monsters are so much worse than mine. he's like, look at this funny space heater ability, ha ha ha. And then it's like, also, I've already reduced these things' HP from 80.
You are shitting me.
Not kidding at all. And I also reduced the count from 4 to 3. I'm like, and they're supposed to show up with the Brutish Ghoul too. Like, I'm like, everybody would die here. Like, Anthony, what are you doing?
And Anthony just, I feel like the way Anthony designs all of this is, let's take Bloodborne and then just put clown makeup on it.
I know, he's got like a real Joker vibe, I feel like. Okay, anyway.
So I'm gonna
yes,
disengage.
Jeffrey.
I'll take my movement.
Cool. Disengage as a body.
Yes, and then I'll take my movement here with a bonus to get up on top.
Okay.
And then I will take this opportunity to just gibber at this guy a little more.
Okay, cool. Uh, 16 hits.
Strong way. Lots of ones.
7 damage. Yeah. Rip. Oh, it's just 1-1 in that one.
I mean, still a lot of ones have been rolled just in general.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then I gain none and lose 1.
Cool. Okay. Angus, it's your turn. This thing's at less than a third health now.
All right, yep, doing same move as usual. We're gonna adjust, or not adjust. We're gonna stepping strike.
Cool.
Gonna hit.
Hits.
7 damage.
Great.
We're gonna shield bash.
Great.
Does my crab shield break on a nat 1?
It breaks on a nat 1 for damage, so yes, your crab shield will shatter there. R.I.P. crab shield. I wish I had sad music to play.
Do we still have our do I
Here,
still
I
have
got
my
you, I got
do I have the original shield? Can I like
You do you have it equipped in your combat ready item list?
I have not been tracking combat ready items this entire game because we've never had more than 2
Oof.
items.
Yeah, you do have a lot of torches. Are you still keeping all of them in your pocket, or do you move them all to the satchel?
I think canonically they're still all in my pants.
Okay. Then I'm gonna say I'll allow it. I'm gonna allow it. You can have your shield combat ready. It will take you an arm action to pull it out.
Totally fair, and I can't do it this turn because my, well.
Yeah, because of both your arms are exhausted. Correct.
Right. Yeah. Okay, then okay, Libka and Thea, you guys got 2 temp HP last time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't want to use another call point. Oh, I should track those in my character token. 1 sec. I've been tracking those in my character sheet.
I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to try to apply taunt to the ghoul.
Oh yeah, so it attacks you.
Yeah, I forgot I could taunt. Hold on. This is a check. It's not egregious command. It is imposing figure.
Yes.
Okay, so they're gonna make courage checks against 1 level of taunt.
Okay. Cool. 1 level?
Yep. And my check DC is 13.
It fails. Takes
That's
1 level
sick.
taunt to
Alright.
you, so it gets 1x disadvantage to attack anybody else.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I really should have started. Great catch. Really should have started doing that the minute Lidka got, like, you know, the
Yeeted.
red zone beep, like the
Yeah.
beeping Pokemon battle noise.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is like the you're
think we
in
need
like
to add
Call
that
of
in.
Duty and you're low health, so you have like the red on the edge of your screen.
Yeah, yeah. You can hear the very loud breathing, and your screen sort of like punches in and out a little bit. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But that is all of my AP.
Okay. Cool. Great. So
My
that's you. We
turn.
go to Lidka, yeah.
So my first action is hemorrhage
Cool.
on the Brutish Ghoul.
What's your check DC?
13.
It does not take any now this time.
Yeah. Wait. I was like, none. I'm like, yay, success. I'm like, wait, no, success bad.
Yeah.
I will attack
Okay.
and do my funny walk this way, then that way.
Yeah. Crab walk.
Nice.
Yeah. Just kind of step to the side, step back, you know. Because I gotta get the exercise. Oh, that misses.
There's
That's
No,
unfortunate.
it hits because it's surrounded.
Oh, yeah.
vaguely capoeira-esque about this.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
It's not looking good, guys. It is, and then you still have 1 more action.
Wait, what do you mean it's not looking good?
The brutish ghoul is not looking good.
Okay. I
Yeah.
thought you meant like
It looks bad. No.
I mean, it also looked bad.
Well,
It looks
yes.
bad, but not because the ghoul. And then Lidka, you still have 1 more AP. Are you gonna dodge?
Dodge.
Cool. Okay.
I would say that if you can hit it again, that might be useful because
I can't. 1 arm for
gotcha.
hemorrhage, 1 arm for attack. I would attack more if I could.
kick.
Okay. The thermocaustics come running up. Just a reminder, you do know that they will if they hit if you end your turn within 5 feet of one, you'll take damage. I copied and pasted the space heater ability from Anthony, and Anthony made it the beginning of the turn. It should never be the beginning of your turn on any ability in Sacadia because it's too mean. We don't do that. We don't do that here. You always have an opportunity to react.
I got you.
So it is the end of your turn, not the beginning. So first one's going to try to hit Lidka. Lidka, it will hit. You will take 6 damage, reduced to 0 by the... Oh, you want to try to dodge first, actually?
Yeah, I mean,
Or do you want
there's
to save
no
it for the
point in...
British Ghoul?
So what did it... So it hits...
It will hit. You know
mean-
for a fact it will do 1d6 plus 1 fire damage. And if you hit, you'll roll a power check against a level of hemorrhage.
I do
However...
want to get that hemorrhage, because that hemorrhage is pretty lethal.
Yeah. Okay. You do not take damage from it instead.
Oh, thank God.
And because it moved, it cannot hit you again. So the next one's going to come running up. The last one, 5-foot adjust. So it's going to try to hit Lidka twice. Anthea twice, sorry. First one misses, second one misses. Anthea totally missed you twice.
Cool.
Last one has
Love it.
moved to Jedfrey. Jedfrey, it's burning the desk beneath it as it goes, but it does hit you. So Jedfrey, you will take 2 damage, min damage, but then roll me a power check against hemorrhage. They are not attacking with their arms, Angus. They're attacking with their body.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
Jedfrey, you will take 1 level. You take 2 damage and then 1 level of hemorrhage. So at the start of your turn, you'll take a d10 damage, which I will roll. That is all of their turns. Not as crushing an initial interaction with these things as I'd hoped. They all rolled really bad. But that's okay. Anthea, it's your turn.
Oh, wait, Connor, you
Alright.
said burning the desk. Is the desk on fire or?
It's not catching fire. It's just like smoldering
Oh,
and like
good. Okay.
charcoaling. Yeah. So far.
All right, I'm gonna give this ghoul fatigue, and hopefully it's.
Cool. That'll hit. And it fails its fatigue check. And it takes 8 damage. Awesome.
I'm gonna go after it with fumble this time.
Okay. Reminder, you ending your turn within 5 feet of these things, you'll take damage. Which you will do.
Can I
if you...
5-foot adjust?
You can't 5-foot adjust onto the desk. So you can 5-foot adjust to here, back 1, and then you'd
Could I go?
You'd provoke an attack of opportunity
crap.
from this guy. But then you wouldn't, yeah. But you can't.
Okay. Could I go here, or is that considered on the desk?
I'd let you squeeze, but then you would provoke attacks of opportunity from both of them.
Honestly, I'll just stay and take the damage and hope it's not that bad, because they've been rolling poorly.
Yeah, they have been. Cool. Okay.
Well,
You definitely hit the British
Gambler's
school.
fallacy thing.
It
Well,
is no good options.
It does take 2 fumble, and it takes 4 damage. And then you end your turn, and you will take 12 damage. They both rolled max, in fact. And that is Anthea's turn. We go to the Brutish Ghoul's turn. The Brutish Ghoul is going to try to sweep Angus and Lidka, so if you could both make me finesse checks.
Oh, finesse.
And Lidka, yeah, perfect. Don't forget your advantage, which you did. So you're totally fine. You jump right over it. And Angus, oh, you're also fine. I didn't see that. Sorry. You're both fine. And then it is taunted by Angus. It's going to try to hit Angus once with its final attack. It's got 2 levels of fumble, so it's going to reduce its attack by 2. It did roll a nat 20.
Okay.
So Angus, you'll take 18 damage.
Ooh. All right.
But
Oh well, hold on. That's gonna be. I'm actually back at 15, and I lose my 10 HP because I cannot count.
Yeah, this thing doesn't hit very hard very often, but when it does, it hits like a truck. It feels like. Is how it feels right now, anyway. That's the end of its turn. It's not looking good. The British Ghoul, in particular.
Right.
Jedfrey, you will start your turn with a D10 of damage. You take 2.
Hemorrhage too.
It does. Lidka, can you roll me the hemorrhage damage? I deleted it from its token, but I didn't ask for it. And then Jedfrey, you will take 2 hemorrhage damage.
Yeah.
Heck yes. Okay. This thing's barely standing. Still alive, but barely.
All right. As part of my disengage, I would like to take a 5-foot stab to the edge of the desk. And then I will. What remind me what nausea does for me? That's DCs
there to hit.
or to hit. Okay.
1 per level.
Gotcha. So I will Revulsion of Pox this one.
And it's power?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Whoop. It takes 2 fails.
Great. I will then Gibber at this one.
Okay. Don't forget to regain your madness. Roll your madness.
Yes.
Determine how much damage or how much. Yeah. Cool. Okay. 10 will hit.
Delightful. I think with 3d4, I probably kill it. Oh yeah, baby. Let's
kill
go. Let's go.
It dies, leaving you guys just to deal with these thermocaustics.
Finally.
Yeah.
Well, that's my turn.
Okay. Angus, your turn.
Cool. I kind of gotta run. Let's see. I can...
Oh, Lidka, you ended your turn. No, you didn't. It's not your turn yet. Never mind. Sorry. Angus, keep going.
Ah, dang it. I forgot how Brandon told me how to do this, and I don't remember how to do it. Counting, doing it in like chunks.
Hold click, and then right click on each of the places you want to stop.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh, well, no, because it's still... Oh, why did it work the first... Oh, whatever.
I with a trackpad gang.
I believe I can make it...
I also have a trackpad.
Heck yeah. Trackpad's
Me too.
Would it be better off for you to go here and like flank one?
Yeah, let's...
You would end within 5 feet of one, though.
Can you pass through allies?
No.
You cannot.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that makes this infinitely harder.
Yeah. It makes tight combats like this tricky.
Was that ever an ability?
If I do this, though, I'm provoking an attack of opportunity from the one on the table.
Common in
Yeah.
other systems.
It's a Blade Dancer ability, actually, and I think Lidka can already do it. I think she can currently move through you guys' difficult terrain, and at level 5, I think she gains the ability to move through you guys' free spaces.
Oh, God, my positioning is so bad. Okay, Connor, if I end up on this square here, am I on the table or off the table? Or does it matter?
You could squeeze past, but it doesn't matter, because you only have to use a boost to get onto it. To get off, you can just run. So you're okay either way.
Oof. I feel like I'm just gonna go. I am gonna go ahead and deal with provoking the attack of opportunity.
Okay. It does have 2 levels of nausea, so
Yeah.
it will hit.
Okay. How much?
4.
Okay, I can live with that. So that was a move, and I'm gonna use one of my arms to pull out my new shield. Which let me go ahead and double check. Okay, physical armor goes down by 1. The damage dice were the same, so no worries.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just the physical defense.
Oh well.
That dropped from I think 15 to 14.
Yeah. The character sheet handles that automatically when I adjust the armor.
Sick.
I'm gonna try to hit them with the torch. I feel dumb hitting a fire
thing with a torch, but it's the only arm that hasn't been.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Try.
Hit it with the not on fire end.
Oh, wait, hold on.
I'll let you
wait.
hit it with the not on fire end.
Give me a sec. Let me look at the sheet real quick. I forget if 5 foot stepping strike is I have to. Yeah, it's within 5 feet of the new square. Darn. Okay. Well, I might as well do it just because it gives me treated as surprised. But
that will hit for sure. And you're hitting with a torch. Are you specifically trying to hit with the not torchy end?
I think I'm trying to hit with the not fire.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Call
So you're
it
clubbing
sort
it
of,
basically.
yeah. Okay, so that's still 7 non-fire damage.
Okay, cool. Okay.
So stupid. All right, that's my turn.
Great. You end your turn within 5 feet of one of these things.
Yeah, I know.
So you will take 3 damage.
Okay. See, the issue is I'm always going to end within 5 feet of one because I can't do anything that's not up close. So
Yeah.
we will see how this goes.
Yeah, no worries at all. Lidka, your turn.
Okay. So these things probably won't bleed. So I don't think, as much as I want to try hemorrhage, I'm also scared.
I'm also just picturing they'll bleed fire, and that could be its whole other problem.
Yeah.
That would be horrifying. Please don't give Connor any ideas.
I'm going to start frantic scribbling here in a sec. You guys are giving me great ideas. Awesome.
Okay. So can I strike from this position? Like behind?
Yes. Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Okay, so I'm going to move there and then attack.
That'll hit.
That hits. Okay, then I'll strike again. Ugh.
That will miss.
Then I will use my last action to disengage and then use my boost to go back here.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good. It is these guys' turns. This one's gonna 5 foot adjust up so that it's within space for multiples of you. It does make itself surrounded, but I don't think it cares as much about that as it does about making everything on fire. And so it's gonna do that, and then it's gonna try to hit Lidka once. And it can only 5 foot adjust. Yeah, on a 5 foot adjust, it can attack Lidka and Anthea, so it'll attack each of you. That's its attack against Lidka. Lidka, does a 13 hit you? I meant to do that as a GM roll, but you guys already know their stats, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that does hit me.
Okay, you still have, I believe, Jedfrey, you've maintained Blessing the Shield the whole time, right?
Yes. And I still have temp HP.
Cool. So, Lidka, you will take no damage, but you do need to make me a power check against a level of hemorrhage. And then it'll miss Anthea.
Yay.
That's gonna cost 1.
That's my power check.
Hey!
Great. You take no levels of hemorrhage. So no damage,
Okay.
nothing happens. The system works.
Awesome.
Next one up top right one I'm going to go is going to try to attack Angus.
All right.
That'll hit. And Anthea, which will miss.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Anthea's very lucky
to make
day.
the damage, but I'm gonna make.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Cool. Yeah. You do get to make excuse me. You will take 3 damage and then have to make me a power check against a level of hemorrhage.
All right. My power. I do believe I do have advantage on power checks. Love it. Good lord, madness.
You will still take 1 level of hemorrhage. I'm sorry.
Yep. All right. In the meantime, he also. Well, that's funny. But that's 7.
He'll take it.
7 non-fire.
7. You can use your shield, which would be 8.
You're right. It will be 8. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, great. Yeah. Why be 7 when it could be 8? Okay.
Bigger
great.
number, better person.
Yeah. This one is going to 5 foot adjust into here and attack Anthea again and Jedfrey. Anthea, none of them have been able to hit you. Let's see if I can hit you. I do hit you.
Damn it.
Yes, and I'll hit Jedfrey as well. Okay, so Anthea, you will take 6 damage and need to make me a power check against a level of hemorrhage. And then Jedfrey, same thing.
Cool, and that's with the nausea.
It is. It rolled a nat 17 and a nat 18.
Seems
so-
awfully convenient.
I know. Anthea, I can roll these all publicly since you know all their stats if you prefer, but then I can't lie for your benefit either.
You wouldn't do that. We all know.
Well.
Okay, I'll roll them all publicly from now on. But both of you pass, neither of you take levels of hemorrhage. And it's Anthea's turn. Anthea, you are full up surrounded by these things. You will take 3d6 damage at the end of your turn if you stay here.
Yep, we're gonna move. Can I basically run into the hallway so that I can just see them all and they can't get to me?
Yeah, without going through Angus, for sure. Would you like to
Yeah.
disengage as well, or? You think
Yes,
that's
please.
not- Cool.
Oh, we're
Then yeah,
gonna split.
absolutely. Oh yeah, split the party. Oh yeah, dog.
Okay, so standing back here, I can still see all 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
You might even
I'm
be
gonna-
able to stand one farther back, and that way it is harder for it to char you.
I
and
can actually.
Yeah.
I can. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to, but yeah, I can still see them. I'm gonna go
In fact, you probably
after the one that's closest to Angus and I.
Cool. Okay.
And we're gonna give it fatigue.
Okay. They are no longer surrounded, but that'll still hit. Oh, it fatigues me. It fails, so it'll take 1 level of fatigue.
Nice.
And it'll take 6 damage as well. Cool. Jedfrey, your turn.
Delightful. Okay. I begin by. Is this a wall I'm standing next to?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Then I will.
So stay right there, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit right here.
Cool. Great. Yeah. Perfect.
I'm going to Blessing of Shield myself.
Okay.
Electing to lose no madness.
Okay.
I am then going to run and jump off the table.
Okay. Are you going to
accepting
disengage?
my fate? No.
Okay. Cool.
That's why I Blessing of Shielded.
It hits for
Actually-
amount of damage. Yeah.
Well, I guess functionally it doesn't make any sense to do it that way because I just spend the point, whereas a disengage would do basically the same thing.
Without spending a
Oh.
point.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Undo. So
Okay.
I disengage and then run over here.
Okay. Cool.
And then I will gibber at him a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah. He takes
Critically hit.
12 damage.
Sick. Okay. Cool.
And
see, if
I-
these things had 80 health, that'd have been insane, right?
Yeah, we
Um,
would be suffering.
Yeah. All right. Because like, there's chance here.
Mm.
It's not great, but you guys could live this fight. I believe in you. Okay.
I appreciate your faith.
I have so much.
Yeah. Like, it makes me happy that you're so optimistic about our skills and talents.
Angus, you take 9 damage from the hemorrhage you have, and then it's your turn.
Guys, this looks bad for me.
But not for Jedfrey, so the party will survive.
Jedfrey flees into the woods.
Jedfrey just gets to go on a solo adventure.
Okay, hold on.
I actually think that would be hilarious.
This would
Okay,
be...
here's the thing. Do we go for like the really... Oh no, I will die. Hold on, crap. I'm reasonably certain I die next turn, or I get downed next turn, no matter what I do.
Well, you might as well go down swinging then, huh?
That's so. Hear me. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna move into the center,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna speak.
I love it. I love it so hard. What is their roll?
Power against a
Power.
check DC of 13.
They all failed.
Okay,
I'm still rolling their trait checks privately because you didn't get the trait scores, but they all failed.
that's fair.
Can they
So they're all
still make attacks of opportunity if they're prone?
No, you can't.
Can you run away now?
He could.
That was more
Yeah,
or
but
less
there's only
15 feet of movement. I
but
do need
15 gets you out here. And
Yeah.
then you're not going to take the fire damage.
Oh, you could. You don't even have to use another move action. You could just use the rest of your movement for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, so you could punch one of
Before
these guys
yeah,
and then run.
yeah, exactly. I'm gonna punch. I'm gonna
I punch
punch
this.
and I'm gonna run again.
Which one?
I guess this one because it's. Oh well, no.
It is surrounded.
Kill the
Yeah,
surrounded
but
one.
we need to. This. I feel like Sacadia
Oh.
rewards like focusing down the weakest enemy.
Yeah,
Really hard.
I think it does too. I agree with that.
It seems
So-
like it, yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I'll shoot for that guy. Oh, I guess
Great.
I can also stepping strike for it because why not?
Okay, cool.
Cool. That'll be 8,
8 damage. Cool.
and I'll continue running.
Great. Since Anthony's here, I'm gonna start sharing my screen for Anthony. So you look at the GM screen. Okay. Cool. Okay, you've continued running.
Weirdly
Sweet.
Successful turn.
That's beautiful. Lidka, it's your turn. Do we lose Lidka?
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm doing my classic, get slightly distracted.
No, you're good.
This is
If
not
necessary,
really
I
good
can
for
go
me.
bang on her bedroom door.
That is true, yeah. I'm kind of cornered right now.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure.
They are all knocked down. So
They're
if
all
you wanted
knocked
to,
down,
you
and
could
they're
right
all
now
tightly
sprint basically
clustered
to
together.
this one and just like try to assassinate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't disengage. Also, you could glide step through them if you hit successfully, which you do get advantage on because they're prone.
Sorry,
Have you-
I'm just. Give me a moment to check character sheet stuff,
No, you're good.
so I can figure out how I can not be surrounded and murdered.
Is the glide step a bonus?
I have a question. I presume these are also the same size as me.
Yes.
Okay, so I
Oh,
will
they are
disengage, and as a boost to that, use my 5-foot step, which is actually 10 feet to go
Right.
here, then here,
Yeah.
and then I'll take an action to run, so I can go.
Oh, you can't
No,
run and 5-foot adjusts on the same turn.
Oh wait,
But-
yeah, sorry, no. I will just
also, you don't have to
disengage
disengage.
then.
Yeah, you don't have to disengage because they're surrounded.
They're prone.
Or they're prone. Sorry, they can't
Oh,
make
okay.
attacks.
Got it.
against you.
So I will then go.
Actually, I think technically they just get 1x disadvantage, but against you they'd get 2x disadvantage. So
I don't want to risk it. I'm going to disengage then.
okay.
Given my health.
In that case, let me confirm, because it's changed a couple times.
So that'll be 30 movement to get here, and I think I'll stop.
It doesn't say anything about it. I'm gonna rule it as they don't get a reaction attack.
Ooh, okay,
And
so-
actually, could somebody put that in debug?
Yeah, I got it.
Thanks, man. Okay.
So
Lucas,
if you want to revamp it now that you don't have to disengage, you could come here, do some strikes on this guy, and then bounce back so that you're kind of
Yeah.
away from it, not taking
You
the
can't
persistent
Yeah,
fire.
okay, yeah, that's definitely a better idea if I can. So I start here. Can I split up like attacks during my movement?
you can split your movement however you'd like.
Okay, so that'll be 5, 10. And then I'll.
That's 15. The second diagonals.
Oh yeah, you're right. 15. Yeah.
Alright, Connor, just to be clear, the issue
I'll
was that
attack.
for prone enemies, it's not clear. If you need to disengage from them?
Yeah, I think what you wrote is good.
Okay, cool.
I can do that. Is that an 8 to hit? That will. You get advantage. So that will miss, but because it's
also,
prone, you have advantage on your attack.
Litka is within 15 feet of me, and I can give my courage score to their next roll.
Yeah, but
That does not
But
help
yeah.
with that one.
Litka, you have advantage because it's prone.
Oh yeah. I will do that again. Oh,
Oh, well.
And that will definitely hit without Angus's help.
Nice.
Cool. Waiting for damage.
oh yeah. I'm sorry. I'm like I did the thing. My attack hit.
Yep.
There. 4
But how hard
damage.
did it hit?
Cool.
Then I will do another attack, I guess.
Okay. And don't forget, you still have advantage.
Yes. Hmm.
You can just tab up on the chat, by the way, to re-roll something you previously rolled.
Oh no, that's what I'm using point up like arrow key
Cool.
and then enter.
Cool. Okay.
I'm
well,
used to terminal, so I know how to do that.
perfect.
Bash
That
or
will
fish?
still miss,
Where's the
unfortunately. Yeah, that one will still miss. However, you do know, I guess, that Angus, if Angus use a reaction on that, it would hit.
Yeah, go ahead.
So then it hits. Huzzah!
Costs me nothing.
Yeah, except your reaction.
Okay.
Woo, my only reactions are I can
Yeah.
swing if someone near me gets attacked, or I can help other people attack. I'm like,
Right.
no one near
All
me
right,
is
like
getting
that.
poked.
That was 2 attacks. So now,
Continue the move, right?
yeah, I think you're just going to continue your move, and then that's your turn.
No.
Move and 2 attacks. So
Yeah.
if you want to finish moving yourself, then it'll be their turn.
So
But I need to wait until they
is
move.
so I'm assuming it's 5, 10, 5 for diagonals.
Correct.
So that's 20,
Yep.
25. Oh. 30, 35.
Cool. Great.
Cool. Okay.
So this one's gonna come running after you. Get right up into here. Oh, it's no longer prone, but it's moved, so it can only use one body action. And then this one's gonna deprone itself and come running up. This one too. It's just a fun little.
I like
corner
the
party.
description of standing up as deproning itself.
Deproning
Deproning
itself.
itself.
Now.
Yeah.
Ooh, this feels bad.
Lidka, it will hit you. Lidka, you take 3 damage.
I'm at 1 health, guys.
Did you
but
still? Yeah,
it's not
you
0.
had 5 HP.
Oh wait, where did my light go?
Control
Excuse.
Z, I think you just deleted yourself. Undo.
Abort.
It's not working.
Okay, then I'll grab you again. I'll probably require
I
a little
don't
bit of
think
work.
undo does anything because I've tried that.
It works sometimes, but not always. Lidka, you are going to need to, after this, you'll have 1 HP. You'll also need to make me a power check against 1 level of hemorrhage. So if you could make me that power check.
Honestly, let's hope I fail this so that way you don't have to put my token back.
Just put your token back, but I don't think you have sight yet.
No, I don't.
You do fail.
Okay.
So you will take 1 level of hemorrhage, and with 1 health, that does mean you will drop at the start of your turn. But
Yeah.
Not necessarily. Angus could get over there with a call point.
That's true. We'll get there when we get there. The first thing that's going to happen is one's going to try to attack.
I don't have the adjust call.
Angus. Okay. Angus, 1 missed to hit you, and it will hit Jedfrey. Jedfrey, you will take 4 damage, and then roll me a check against power check against hemorrhage.
Well, that felt like a nudge GM roll.
Jedfrey, you'll take 1 level of hemorrhage. That's not hemorrhage. That's blind. 4 damage plus 1 level of hemorrhage. Yeah. What, me saving you, Angus?
I
They rolled an 11 to hit you.
I completely expected to get just like.
No, it did not that time. I just keep forgetting to roll these publicly. Sorry. Okay, so that's all of their turns. This one's nausea will go away. Anthea, it's your turn.
Wait, do we take a passive space eater damage
That's at the end of your turn.
at the end of my turn? Okay, great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Well, what was the HP on these things? 30?
It's 50.
50. Okay, so let's say it has.
Because Connor loves us.
I don't know. Let's see if I can kill this one that's next to me and not have to move away from it. I'm gonna give it fatigue.
Okay, great. Because it's surrounded, that will hit.
Oh, perfect.
Yep. It will not take fatigue, but it will take 5 damage. It is barely alive.
To try to give it fatigue again.
Cool. That will miss.
All right.
R.I.P. Are you gonna 5-foot adjust away or stay within?
I'm gonna 5-foot adjust since I didn't hit that thing.
Okay, it will try to hit you. It will miss. Jedfrey,
Great.
you have a hemorrhage.
Yes.
Sorry. You take 2 damage, then it goes away.
I will disengage.
Okay.
I will move to right here for a moment.
Okay.
I will snipe that guy with some gibbering.
Cool.
Damn.
That will miss.
Well, I continue my turn to here.
Oh wait, no, yeah, because it's not surrounded. Sorry.
And my
Tragic.
ability is to making a physical
I don't know.
attack or
Let's
a
check.
mental?
Let's check.
Great.
No, any attack roll. You could add to that.
Oh, yeah,
But did you already use your reaction
I did.
on Lidka? You did.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So your turn is right next.
Darn.
So, yep. So Jennifer, you finish your movement. You've disengaged. You've done that. Is that your whole turn?
The folly
yes.
of linear time.
Angus,
Hey.
it is your turn.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna sweep. Make power checks.
Right.
Guys,
My
do you
favorite
mind if
ability
I
in the whole
just-
game.
So I'm not quite done with my replacement character, and I'm probably gonna end up dying here. So is it okay if I just drop out of the call so I can focus on finishing them for a bit?
Yeah. You will die at the start of your turn, no matter what.
I'm
You'll
fine
get
with
downed. So, so if you want to drop out, and then just jump back in when you're done with that character.
that. Yeah, you can
Okay.
just ping me in case like the party gets wiped at some point.
Cool. Sounds good. Okay. You will have to make rolls against dying, actually. So we can handle that. We could roll for you, but do you want Natalie to roll for you?
Yeah, Natalie, you can do this.
Okay.
What is it? Just a d20? I've not had to roll against dying yet.
D20 plus 2, I believe.
Well, aren't
It
we
is a d20
privileged?
plus 2. It's a d20 plus 2.
Sorry.
Yeah, so we'll handle that when it comes up. It won't come up immediately, but yeah, that's no problem, Maya.
Right, now, Connor, I believe
thank
you
you.
screwed up your GM roll.
What, in terms of rolling it publicly?
Well, also, there's no way they rolled a 28 on.
It's two creatures.
One rolled a
roll
13. One rolled a 14.
Yeah,
one rolled a 15.
Oh wow. Okay,
Correct.
so neither of them take.
Correct.
Neither of them go down. That sucks.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Okay, spite move. Wait,
Okay.
no, that'll get me killed.
No, do it.
I wish we'd. Okay, we have. Fine. All right. This is objectively not the right thing to do, and I want everyone to be aware that. No, I
We
can't.
appreciate it.
I can't do it. I can't do it. It's such
Okay.
a bad
Okay.
value prop.
What were you gonna do?
I was gonna sprint up towards the north thermo and just shield bash it to kill it.
Oh, but you
two
can't do that
attacks of
and
opportunity are
disengage.
gonna kill me, like no question.
Yeah,
I
as
can't.
long if they hit, yeah.
The
There's
plan
like a
was
1/4
sweep. The
chance.
plan was sweep, sprint, strike.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could
Right.
disengage and still move away.
Yeah, I just couldn't also hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah, disengaging is a really good move,
Or-
so I can avoid the fire damage.
Or
for
wait,
their
you could
turn.
do this. Do your disengage to here. Oh well, no, this guy would hit you. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say you could stepping strike, then disengage, and as a bonus, step away.
And
but that
so,
would risk one.
Luke is gonna take hemorrhage at the beginning of their turn, right? Or it,
Litka will get downed at the start of their
or-
turn, yeah.
Okay, realistically, is this North Thermocaustic going to swing at Litka? Like, is that something that
No,
characters in the game would do?
You don't know, because Litka got deleted from the map. So Litka goes before it, so Litka will get dropped before it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Good, all right, then yeah, I'll
In
disengage.
fact, I think Litka should already have dropped. In fact, when she deleted her token, she deleted herself from the map.
Litka goes after Angus. But yeah.
Litka's after Angus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's right. Okay, so right
do I
next.
go there,
Yeah.
there? I'll go here so they can't fight for the just to hit me,
Cool.
and that's all my AP.
Okay, Litka will drop. Then it's their turn. This thing is immediately going to. Oh, and Litka will actually, at the end of her turn, take an immediate fail because she's within 5 feet of one, so she'll take damage at the end of her turn, which is extra mean on these things. And then this one's going to come running over, and it's going to try to attack Anthea and miss. And it 5
I've
foot
been doing
adjusted.
great.
So I can do that one more time. And I think an 11 still misses you, right? Your PD's 12?
Yes, it does. My
Great.
Okay.
well, no, my PD's 11.
Ah, rip. Okay, that's meat to beat.
Yeah.
So 4 damage and make a power check against hemorrhage. 1 level of hemorrhage. And then these two are going to come running right up to you guys. You pass. You don't take any, just the 4 damage.
Okay.
And then one's going to attack Angus. and miss. One's going to attack Jedfrey and hit.
Excuse me.
You will, yep. 5 damage, Angus, or Jedfrey.
Shield.
Great,
8
that'll
damage.
hit. Cool. Excuse me does an auto crit.
Yeah, it does.
Excuse me?
Yeah, it does. What?
Does excuse me?
Yeah, treat them as surprised.
Oh, sick. Does that? What's the other ability you're using?
Stepping Strike
the
also auto crits.
Really?
Yeah.
There are 2 of them?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's part of the reason I like soldiers
Nice.
so much.
Cool. Yeah, you're right. Okay, cool. Well, never mind. 8 damage. Okay, cool. Great. Jedfrey, you do take.
Question me.
I'm so sorry. Jedfrey, you do take the 5 damage plus roll me the check against hemorrhage. And that, I believe, is a fail. It's the first time somebody. Nope, it's still a pass. None of you are ever taking hemorrhage damage, but you do
I've
take
taken
hemorrhage.
hemorrhage 3 times.
It's not enough. Okay, Anthea, it is your turn.
Wow,
You are within
okay.
5 feet of one.
Kick
Holy false for me. With my +0 to power.
I'm going to try to give this one fatigue yet again.
Okay, cool.
And that's gonna miss because it's not surrounded, right?
Correct.
Okay, let's try that again.
Okay,
Nice.
that will hit.
There we go.
It is not going to take fatigue, but it does die.
Yes.
Yeah.
Woo! That's all I
doesn't
was
matter.
going for.
All right,
Cool.
guys.
Great.
got this.
Jeffrey, your turn.
Great.
If someone would be so willing as to shield me.
I intend to. I disengage and with that take a 5-foot step backwards.
Okay.
I will now gibber at the one that's right here that's lowest on health.
Cool. Real quick, Jedfrey, it says you have 3 out of 4 of your call points. Earlier in this combat, it said you had 2 out of 4. Did you go the wrong
Yeah,
direction?
because I did the 2 when I used the 1 when I was like going to use the shield on myself, and then it didn't make any sense, so I
I
instead
thought you
of
used it before. Okay, well, I trust you. Okay, cool.
but I have 17 to hit
Okay, that'll hit.
for the meager. Oh, not so meager. 7 damage.
Cool.
And I will now be at 2 because I'm going to elect to take 2.
Yeah.
And then I will elect to take 0 of loss. So I'm actually at 1 now. But you have a shield, Angus. Congratulations.
Woo!
Cool.
Okay, you did tell me. Hold on, someone told
I
me
got
how
it.
to do the circle. Okay, thanks, Connor.
I got it. Yep. Okay, so that's Jedfrey's whole turn. It's now Angus's turn.
All right, I'm gonna sweep.
Yep.
Power checks.
Yep. 1 fails. Bottom one.
Okay, bottom one fails. Ooh.
Strike him down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stepping strike and then dodge and call
Okay.
it. Wait, oh, hold on, sweep. Yes. Oh no, sweep's 2 arm.
Yeah, sweep is 2 arms. So if you stepping
no, I
strike,
can't.
that's it.
Crap. 1 sec. What else can I do? I can temp HP. Oh, I really don't want a turn that doesn't do that.
They'll go after you,
Right.
which would make the sweeping worthless if you don't do something with it. Just as a note.
Yeah, so maybe don't sweep in the future, but I'd say you could do your disengage and step and then give us 10 pep points.
Mm-hmm.
Sweeping's really only useful if Litka's around.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't think about that. Alright, we'll start out. I'm definitely doing Call of Healing, so it's roll a d4.
Cool.
Same as last time.
Do it for both of you.
Cool, take it. And I think I will have 5 foot adjusted as a boost on that.
Okay, but you haven't disengaged, or you are with your third action. Because if you don't disengage, they'll both get attack opportunities on you.
Just the one.
Well, no, one of them's prone.
Oh, yep, just the one. Good point. Are you? Well, do you want to risk it for the biscuit? Come on.
As if the 3 of us didn't go to Vegas like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Spent most of that time sick.
You know what? I think I am. No, crap! I still can't stepping strike. Sweep was a terrible idea.
I'm gonna
And
need your
kicking-
answer, my good friend.
Kicking isn't a move anymore.
Nope.
Thanks a lot, guys. All right, fine. I'll disengage and
Okay,
shoot back.
cool. Okay,
Well, that was a waste of
because
turn.
unconscious.
Big whoop.
So they are gonna stand up and 5-foot adjust in and keep going.
Oh wait, did someone roll for Litka?
Oh no, Natalie, if you could roll me 1d20 plus 2. You need 13. Perfect.
Hey.
I did not lose another level.
Me too.
Okay, so one of these guys is gonna attack. They're both gonna attack both of you twice, basically. So.
Well, I'll go
okay.
ahead and excuse me on the first Jedfrey attack.
Okay, I'm gonna have them. So I'm gonna. Okay, that's a good point because.
Yeah, you have to
so I'm
assign
gonna
an
have,
order here.
Yes, I usually go top to bottom. And in this case, that's really going to bite you if I do that. So what I'll do is the top one will attack you once, Angus, and the bottom one will attack Jedfrey once. Then we'll alternate.
Okay.
For the benefit of your abilities. So first attack on you will hit.
Yeah, that'll use up the shield. Oh,
It will use
well,
It's automatic. It's
yeah,
not.
it's automatic. Okay.
It is. You don't get to choose.
Darn.
So it loses the shield. You still have to roll me a power check against hemorrhage.
That's darn.
But you do get
Old-
advantage.
Yeah, my old power check is too far up the.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're good. And then this bottom one's going to attack Jedfrey. 13 hits you, right, Jedfrey?
Yes.
All right. So
Okay.
mine does technically go off before that, but it does not hit.
Nope. And then Jedfrey will take 7 damage and make me a power check. That'll pass. Both passing. Top one's going to try to hit Angus again.
Don't sound so so
Bite
disappointed.
me.
And miss. Bottom
they-
one's going to miss Jedfrey.
This
Wow.
entire combat is just cheating. And I
It's just
really
it's starting to become.
It really
It's starting to drag
is.
out a little bit here. Yeah, I know. I should have given more thermocosts.
They need 80 hit points.
I just need
No.
more of them. I just
No.
needed twice as many. That's what I needed.
No, you need
Uh,
one more, but they should all have 40 HP.
And Thea, it is your turn. You can see one for sure, clearly.
Yeah, I can see the one. So I'm just gonna go after that guy.
Cool.
And let's go for fatigue again. That's been great.
Yeah. That hits for sure.
Ooh, thinking about the next turn, if you could shield me,
And it
then
fails.
I'll taunt instead of sweep next time.
Okay. So that hits, gave it fatigue.
And let's do fumble this time.
Nice.
Cool.
Good call.
Stop neutralizing them. Okay, well, it's critical hit. You want to max damage and give it fumble?
Let's go for it.
Okay, cool. What's the max damage?
It would be 8.
8. Cool. Okay, it takes 8 damage, and then roll me fumble.
Just ignore that. Whoa.
Oh.
Sorry. I was
No,
gonna
it's
say
good.
ignore the
6
damage
roll,
roll.
yeah, go for it.
What?
But I don't have to ignore the damage roll. All right, Jedfrey, it's your turn. Well, that top one's going to not be able to do a whole lot now.
Great. I will begin by disengaging and backing up.
Cool. Great.
I will then. Oh, I should have lost one of these at the end of my last turn, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I will now gibber
Okay.
this one.
Cool. I cannot believe you guys are still alive right now, by the way.
God damn it.
Oof. Okay. Well, that is a miss.
And I shield.
Can you shield? You only have... with 3 madness, you can't apply shield, though, right?
I thought it was 3 was the
Yeah, I
threshold.
thought 3 was.
I think it's 4. I might be
okay.
wrong.
Well, let
me
me
check.
check. But retroactively, if it was 3, then I just elect to take max
Yeah.
so that I would ensure that. But
I'll
let's see.
confirm.
Blessing of Shield. M3.
M3. Cool. You're good then. Okay. Cool. So you drop to 2, and then at the end of your turn, you'll drop to another one?
Yep.
Or you drop another amount?
I dropped to 1 total.
Cool. Okay.
But you have a shield.
Angus has a shield. Angus, it's your turn.
Okay. I guess I'll start by taunting.
Okay,
well, I can only taunt one of them, can't I?
Correct. Top one's already attacking you every time anyway.
Also, wait, hold on. Is that legitimately 6 levels of taunt for the top one? Or 6 levels
Fumble.
of fumble?
Fumble. Yes.
Alright, yeah,
It's like Mac
I'll
fumble.
taunt them. Wait,
Bottom
how
one?
hold on.
The top one can't get to me, so it's going to attack you.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the bottom one is the one to go after.
Yeah, I think you're
Cool.
right. Let me double check how this works real quick.
Yeah, it's just one level of taunt. I think it rolls against.
Yep, courage check.
Cool. That's 20.
Well, thanks. Love it.
Sorry.
Okay. I will stepping strike the
Ooh, cool.
bottom one with my
Okay.
shield. Ooh.
That'll miss.
I will scream into the void
Okay. Shabash?
and I
Oh, you can't, because then you can't. Yeah. Because then you can't disengage and back up.
oof. Wait, no.
Or
Why
you could
can't I?
just take
Why can't I disengage and back up?
You can't do that and shield bash, is all I said.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, the previous turn worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
Backing up is rarely a bad move. I will disengage and move back as a.
Cool. Lidka, Natalie, can you roll me another d20 plus 2? Shooting for 13.
Call this stalling. It's a very well-respected military tactic.
Okay, Lidka will
Nope.
lose 1. And then it's their turn. I think the first thing that's going to happen is this thing has a level of hemorrhage and 6 levels of fumble now from Anthea. It's going to disengage. It's going to come, or it's not going to actually disengage. It's just going to come running up here and try to hit Anthea once. And that's a -3 instead of +3 because of its fumble. It rolls 9 to hit. It'll totally miss you, Anthea, but it's now coming after you. And this one is going to 5-foot adjust and try to hit Angus first.
Okay.
And a little hit. You take.
Shield will
Yep,
nuke.
it will. So that'll
What
go
a waste
away.
of a
But then
shield. So
I know. But roll me the power check against hemorrhage. Roll bad. Oh, you did. You failed. You take 1 level of
Thanks.
hemorrhage.
This is the second time I failed a hemorrhage check, even though I have like nuclear-powered power checks.
I know. And then I'll nat 20 Jedfrey. Jedfrey takes 7 damage, and then roll me a power check
I'll go
against
ahead and
hemorrhage.
Choose me, I guess.
Okay. Jedfrey, you pass. You don't take hemorrhage. Angus, you hit.
Cool, 8 damage.
Great. Yep. Okay. Anthea, you are within 5 feet of a thermocaustic. It's coming right at you.
Yep, we're gonna.
On its last. Never mind.
I can't 5-foot adjust to anywhere that I can still see it and be out of range. We're just gonna go back into the room, I guess.
This is called kiting.
Disengaging,
for those
by
of
the
us
way.
who played League in the mid-2010s.
Alright, we're gonna go here.
I-
And then I'll use
If you
my
go
last.
one more, it can't take a 5-foot step
Yep.
to hit you.
Mhm.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So then I will
Connor's
use.
wily ways.
Thank you. I'll use my last AP to try and hit the one.
Okay. The one with the weaker one? Yeah.
Yeah,
Focus down. Focus down.
fatigue again.
Oh, that's me. Yeah. You missed.
All right. Well, that's all I can do. So.
Okay.
Great.
Jedfrey, your turn.
So Angus, how much health do you have?
I have 3.
So it's more than 50% that you're gonna go down. Actually,
well, I
I
have
could,
3
I
and
could
have
shield
2
you.
temp HP.
I could shield you. Shield works for hemorrhage, right?
Oh, shield does not. It's the next time you take damage, so it would work on hemorrhage. Yeah.
Fuck
Amazing.
yes. Okay. And
Okay.
like, damage doesn't overflow shield, right? Or does it? It doesn't really matter because if I have 3 HP and shield does 8, it would need 11 to down me. Or it would need 13 because I have 10 HP.
So let me ask a question here, Connor. If I'm standing here,
Mm-hmm.
can Angus still get surrounded if
Oh.
he's like over here?
I had a very
Yes.
similar question. If I moved
Right.
here, would it be surrounded because there's the wall here?
Here, where?
If I moved to just below the thermo,
Oh,
would
well,
it be
you'll
surrounded
be.
because the wall is there?
No, because all 3 of the spaces behind it have to be. capture for it to be surrounded from that. The wall in one spot doesn't count. It'd have to be fully cornered.
Bullshit,
Okay, so
fine.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna disengage and step. I'm going to actually, because I need to madness and, or I need to gibber and I need to.
I can boost your gibber. Wait, no, I already. Excuse me, sorry.
No, it's more of I'm trying to think of how I move. Well, no, that'll work. That'll work. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a move to here.
Okay.
And then you'll basically step there to kill it. But I will. Oh, but if I do that, then I'm gonna have to take an attack of opportunity because it's a ranged attack. Not a good way for me to flank here for you. Can you can step through here, right, Connor?
Oh,
You can step through there, yeah.
Yeah, so he can step through. Oh, okay. Then I don't actually need to move. So if I disengage, I'm just immune to attacks of opportunity, but I can still range attack him from close. And he won't attack me back.
yes.
I'm sorry, repeat that?
If I disengage,
That's how it's written.
so that he can't do attacks of opportunity on me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, then you can just stand right there. Yes.
I just gibber and hit him.
Yes.
Great.
That'll
And
hit.
I take maximum with my last point. Oops, that was not the right button. And I give a shield now to Angus. And I need to roll damage, which was, I believe, just 1d4. And now it is Angus's turn.
Do you get a plus on?
Jedfrey, you're not moving away, so you will take 1d6 damage from the thing.
It's a
Or are you
risk.
5-footed? Okay. 2 damage.
Great. You have to kill it on this turn.
I'm trying so hard.
Angus, you at the start of your turn, you were going to take 6 damage reduced to 0.
Cool.
So no damage from hemorrhage. And it is your turn.
Okay, so in order for him to be surrounded, I have to be here or
Here or right here.
Right? Yeah. So
Yes.
I have to move. Is the issue.
So you could, if you wanted to, do your call point.
to 5-foot adjust, then stepping strike. Yeah.
Do your call point with a 5-foot step as your boost. Then you stepping strike to get to here. That would give us some hit points back,
Yep.
and you can hit him with surprise and advantage.
Absolutely.
Or not advantage.
So 2 temp HP, which
Right.
is the same I already. Okay.
But I didn't.
That gets me here. Then I will stepping strike. Ah! Cool.
That'll
hits. It's 8.
Yes, that'll hit. 8 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
And you got the 2 that I did, correct?
Yes. No, I didn't.
And I can normal shield bash. Right? I've done.
You've moved, you used your torch. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
That will miss.
Even with
Are
the
you ending your
plus-
turn right there?
That's all I can. I've already adjusted everything.
You can't have 5-foot adjusted.
Yeah. Wait. What?
You used a full move action, right?
No.
The bonus
I
happens a second
5-foot
ago.
adjusted here to
Oh,
here,
I
and
see
then
what
I
you did.
stepping
Okay,
strike from
got
there.
it.
I get.
Okay.
I get more or less 10 feet of freedom every
case,
turn.
you take 3 damage.
Sick. This is working out almost
is-
well.
Its turn. It is going to attack each of you once.
Can it
First attack is-
please attack
Ain't
Jeffrey
got shit.
first?
It is going to attack. I'll roll a d2.
Did
So
not do-
Jedfrey's 1, Angus is 2.
Oh, okay.
It's going to attack Jedfrey first.
Wow.
Sick.
You hit.
8 damage.
8 damage kills it.
Amazing.
Now, let me confirm this on excuse me that the damage was applied first.
It happens on an attempt to attack. It doesn't happen on damage.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take it. Okay, so it's dead.
Yeah,
This one's going to come running up.
If a target within melee range of you attempts to make a melee attack, you can use your reaction. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Oh, it'll actually come into here. Anthea, it's your turn.
All right. Well, I am going to 5-foot adjust away from it.
Okay. Provoking an attack of opportunity?
No, dodging.
Okay. Or
And
disengaging?
then-
Okay.
Or yeah, disengaging. Sorry.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna use 1 AP to try and hit this thing and try and give it fatigue. Hopefully.
Okay. You hit.
Don't sound
it will take it,
so upset
and
about the
it
fact
will
that we're doing
fail. It will fail. Oh, also, I'm so sorry. Lidka needs to make a roll. So, Anthea, if you could make me a roll for Lidka, a d20 plus 2. Great. Lidka lives another day. And that was one action. So now, Anthea, you've got another thing you can do.
Okay. If we all survive this,
It's going to be amazing. I can't believe you guys are
I'm
so
not
close right now.
going to speak too positively
I-
because it'll curse it.
I can't do anything from this. Like, I can't headbutt this thing because I'm too far away, right?
Correct.
I believe you also straight up can't headbutt.
Yeah, I think only thugs can headbutt.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I'm trying to just think of things that don't use arms, and I can't kick. So basically, just things that don't use
Nah.
arms.
Sentinels mostly
Hurl
just
insults.
and
What's
real
the
quick,
D&D
just a note
bard ability?
going forward, make sure that you have. And this might be a good time to use the antler projectiles.
Oh, that deal more damage?
Yeah.
Let's do antler
Oh, I
projectiles.
forgot about those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Two of them?
I will use those my next turn, but I will just ready a dodge if it comes at me.
Cool. Jedfrey, it's your turn.
His eye. Well, I begin by revulsion of poxing the thermocaustic.
Fails twice.
Great, we are in danger territory, gentlemen.
Yeah, because you can't control your madness at all anymore.
I can't.
Because I have the most health, and I am at 8.
Yep.
If I had rolled anything other than a 2 there, we would have been swimming. All right, I'm gonna play it safe. Angus
No.
gets protection,
Okay.
and then I will gibber.
Cool.
So it would have been fine.
Okay.
So
Uh,
either way, I'm dealing. Let's see if I can do good damage. Yeah. Yeah, that's good damage.
nice. It is. Yeah. Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay. Angus, your turn.
Let me do some math real quick.
I think that if you can hit it twice, once with a stepping strike and once otherwise, then you might be able to kill it. Now, does this one question I have for you though is the stepping strike? Does that require you to use your sword?
The stepping strike,
No, it doesn't.
You should absolutely use the shield. It's more damage.
Yeah, I've been screwing that up the whole time. Conrad, do you know if when you use a 5-foot adjust as a boost to an action, is there a fixed order that the two things have to happen in?
If you 5-foot adjust on a boost to use an action, like you can use the 5-foot adjust before or after the action.
But I can use it after. Okay, great.
You can use it after.
Cool.
Yeah.
Stepping strike.
Okay.
4.
That'll miss.
Tragic. Gonna go ahead and swing with the shield. Holy
That'll miss.
crap! And I disengage and 5-foot adjust.
Okay. You can't 5-foot adjust there. Because it's onto the table.
Ooh, okay. I do not disengage and 5-foot adjust then.
Okay. Yeah, you can't 5-foot adjust onto the table because you can't adjust up.
Oh,
You can only use that in the move.
crap.
Because
So
we
you
can't
have-
use
I
our
did-
legs, so we
You
can't
have
jump.
effectively cornered yourself by this guy, actually, yeah.
Oh, shit.
I gotta roll a d6 on you. I might kill you. Yay!
I'm not done with my turn. Leave me
No!
alone.
No, you're not. You did not
you know,
5-foot adjust
I'll
yet,
keep
so you
rolling the laws of stats here. I'll use my
You gonna
last call points and give me. I'll give
It's
everyone
everybody.
10 HP.
Yeah.
And with that, I have no more call points.
could.
How I rolled a
Everybody
2
gets
on
to
all
do-
of these. Whatever.
Okay. And then
Cool, that's
you will end your turn.
Yep.
You would take 2 damage, but the shield protects you.
Yep.
Natalie, can you roll me a d20 plus 2 for Lidka? Lidka dies. And then... Oh, wait, I have music for this.
Well, see, now there's a horrible opportunity here where we might survive this and Lidka will still be dead.
Yeah,
for the second
sure.
time.
Yeah.
For sure, but you guys can't take a short rest
Although we
anymore
don't
or
have
heal.
rests anymore,
Yeah, that's true.
so we're gonna die real quick.
Today.
Yeah, so first thing, this thing is going to try to attack you, Angus. Nat 20.
Cool.
You
I'm
take
dead.
7 damage
Yeah, dead.
immediately.
Nope, he doesn't
They're
take
down.
7 damage.
Whatever.
He doesn't
No,
take
'cause
7
he-
damage.
No,
He
the
does because he
Space Heater killed the.
it worked on the fire at the end of its turn.
Oh, I see.
So Angus, you will drop, and then it is going to run up to Jed for your Anthea. Anthea's right there. I think it's going to run up to Anthea, and then it'll lose
Support this.
these 2 things at the end of its turn. Anthea, it is your turn. Angus, you are downed.
Yep.
I'm going to drop you to 0 here. And then you are prone. 9-3. Okay, Anthea, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna really hope I can kill this thing on this turn, because I don't want to use any AP trying to move away.
Okay, you will provoke an attack of opportunity the first time you attack it within melee range, just a reminder.
Disengage.
Oh,
Assault,
crap.
though.
But if
So
she
I
does
just
that, she
will-
can't attack twice.
I will disengage in 5-footer just so I don't provoke that
Wait,
attack
how
of
much HP
opportunity,
do you have?
and it can't get me. I have 8.
Mm,
So we're gonna go here, and I have 1 AP. No. I have 2 AP left, which means I can do one thing and then just ready a dodge, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's try fatigue for the infinite time.
Let's go.
That'll hit. Let me see if it fatigues.
Yeah.
That's not enough to kill it, but
It does take a level of fatigue, though. Yeah, great. And then you have 1 AP left, but you can't attack again.
no, we're just gonna ready a dodge.
Cool. Jedfrey, it's your turn.
Actually, not because I want us all to die, but that's another body action.
Oh, yeah, you can't dodge. That's true.
Ooh.
Yep.
I guess I'm just existing then.
Great. It'll probably work out. Jedfrey, it is your turn.
Amazing.
I don't think it will, but I appreciate your enthusiasm.
I
Well-
gibber at it.
Yeah, I think you can kill it if you gibber at it hard enough, as long as you hit.
I gibber hard.
You hit. It had 8 health.
Amazing.
You guys beat the combat, which
I
means you're able to
stabilize
stabilize Angus. You can't take a quick rest, but after about 10 minutes, he'll come up at 1.
Amazing. Well,
yeah.
we'll explore in the meantime. What's in this room? I want to
Great.
take his torch just because
Okay.
he's not
Give
using
me
it.
1 second.
Yeah.
Cool. 15. Okay, cool.
Right.
So you
Let's
guys...
rifle through these broken pots.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah. Okay. Roll me a perception check to rifle through the broken pots. And Matt, are you back?
I'm back. Did I survive?
You did.
All right. very
You're up at
cool.
1.
Cool, cool,
There are no
cool.
short rests, so you guys have exactly this much health.
Yeah, I've.
Oh, and don't forget your temp health goes away.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, all your
crap.
temp health will go away for all of you. So you all have a total of 11 health between the 3
Okay,
of you.
hold on though. We're post combat. I can write.
You can write.
Oh,
Yeah.
we can write.
Key
Okay,
and crucial.
okay. So, what was the path we took to get here? We were in.
Went through the sewers. We went through the deer. We went up past the statue, but over the roof. The golden statue with like the moss, orange moss.
And Thea, can you roll me 1d8?
Then we went over the roofs.
And Thea, you find 2 gold coins inside of one of these pots.
Then
Oh, let's go.
Then we went
Uh,
past all of the statues into the
I'll add it to the inventory here.
into.
Yeah, In the room building across from the rotating statue.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was called a palace?
Yeah, it's the White Palace. You don't know what it's called yet, technically, but it is a White Palace. This is filled with... It's a storage room that appears to be filled with nice amphorae that mostly had once contained some sort of a sauce that have long since, like, completely, like, been lost to
I must
time.
roll so
I love
far
that we
to
know
find
it's a
all this
sauce.
crap. Wait,
Awesome.
I
It's a sauce.
don't think we've asked this before. Is it outside the spirit of the game to write like the actual combat stats and everything that we get? From
Yes,
these
you had
guys?
asked that. I asked that you don't write the specific stats, but you can write anything you feel like. They felt like they were pretty weak. They felt like they were pretty strong. They did this kind of an attack. That's
Standing
fine.
near them
Okay.
hurts you.
But not
They
these
sucked.
specific stats. Yeah. Like your writing is perfect. Okay.
I want to break down this door or open it if I otherwise
Great.
can do so.
It's sort of jammed in there. It'll take an athletics brawn check to get it open.
I pointed Angus.
Great.
Well, I'm typing.
Or
You
Anthea.
gotta give me a
I pointed at
Yeah.
Thea.
And Thea, you want to?
Sorry,
You
what?
have the most health.
Yeah.
I
There's a
have the
door.
most health.
To break down.
Are we? Yep, I can do that. I have brawn.
Roll me a brawn check.
I love the person with the sling has the brawn.
Yeah.
I also
Yeah.
have brawn. Just give me a minute.
Yeah, but you, it
Uh,
makes sense.
Oh, fair.
trying to delete this.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Connor,
Okay,
are you good
cool.
with what I've written for that?
Dash it down. Let me check. Yeah, for sure.
Cool. All right, great.
Great. You step back
so
out into the
you
light
need,
outside, yeah.
Brawn, do you need a brawn check, or was that good enough?
And Thea got it.
Cool.
Burst the door down.
Do we have any
So there's no
chalk?
door there now. You
Actually, I don't need chalk. I just pick up a rock
We
and like
have-
scratch the side of the building and put an X on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have the fish hook, which is iron, possibly, which we should be able to use as like a marker.
Yeah, you can scratch it too. No problem. You can scratch into the
I
walls.
tell Angus to note that I put an X on this building, so like it's really specified which one.
X being, you're on the door on the outside. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Your way. The door has been completely shattered.
Annoying idea though. So the skittering under the floor. If we go into another building in this complex, they will still probably find us. So we
I don't
can
know if there's more skittering. Do I hear any more skittering?
No, I mean for like as far as like talking to future us after we die, things in this role. We can avoid the brute. I don't know if we can avoid the Cindermen.
Who knows? Maybe they don't come back.
Okay.
Do I hear any more skittering?
Yeah, I just whispered to you instead.
Oh, I see. I hear more skittering in the distance. We should leave.
Cool.
Great.
We're out of here.
Great. You leave in the palace complex? You're not staying in it?
I'm going just down this hallway. I'm gonna go
Okay.
see what's at the end of down here.
I guess
This
I'm
is a street.
following. Hold on.
Jedfrey, at the end here is a writhing mass of the Great One tentacle that extends up into the Temple of the Dead. So you cannot pass eastwards from here.
What's like this little hallway?
That appears to be an open courtyard that's filled with rubbish and trash that's been piled high.
Ooh, trash.
Hey, let's dig through the trash, see if there's anything useful.
Oh, is there anything
Great.
valuable?
Yeah, start digging through it.
What's
You guys start-
what's a raccoon check?
I roll 18 to be a raccoon.
Great, beautiful. All of you roll me raccoon checks.
What was
You'll
a
notice I'm
raccoon check?
proficient.
It's just what did you roll, Jedfrey? I don't care.
I rolled perception.
Yeah, roll me perception
Alright,
checks.
cool. I'm a terrible raccoon.
Great.
I can't do this.
Great. And then I'll take one from Anthea. Anthea, are you moving up to the trash as well, digging through it?
Yeah.
You're gonna move your token up to where you are in the trash. Beautiful. Okay, great. Jedfrey rolled highest, so Jedfrey finds the magic prize of a filth creature that bursts out at him, clawing at his face. Everybody roll me initiative. Actually,
This is
No.
what kills me.
I refuse. Absolutely not.
Lay down and die.
Just a trashy little creature in here that's like slobbering and like slavering with like a big mouth. It's like made of trash.
Can you place me
Connor
back?
just made this up.
Can you like do
I-
the thing to make people go back to where the map is? Because I somehow scrolled
Oh
away.
yeah. No, you deleted yourself.
We're really good at that. I just
Great, cool.
I'm gonna need you guys to not try to lay down and die that much.
Natalie gave up. She gave up.
Natalie, she just
Yeah, no, I'm
laid
just
down.
out. I'm just done. I saw this trash monster and I ran.
Okay, cool. So, you're all gonna die at the hands of a trash monster, but it's gonna be
I got
fun.
punished for rolling the best.
That's true, but it just means you delved too deep. You know?
Greedily.
Yeah, you delved.
I
too
perceived
deep.
the least effectively despite the roll.
Great. So you guys go first.
It even was a perception check. Whatever.
And your turn order is Angus, Jedfrey, and Thea, or is it? No, it's Anthea.
Anthea, Jedfrey, Angus.
Anthea, Jedfrey, Angus. Okay, cool. Anthea, Filth Silnid, Jedfrey, Angus. Okay, Anthea, something just burst out and attacked at started swinging at Jedfrey. Jedfrey, you have no madness now.
Yeah. So a question I have for you. In the future, if there's like a single thing, is it possible for us to all roll and just take random spots?
It's not the way it's supposed to go, but I see your design intent for it.
Because it's kind of like, if we could all beat this thing, we could all go for it, but if it gets shuffled in, then it guaranteed goes before at least two or
most
not three
of us. Yeah. I see. So that there's a trick here, which is that the option of rolling randomly doesn't exist in most games at all. And it was meant here to symbolize that you guys don't have any organizational skills. But I see now that there's a problem with that, and that it's good for you. So what I should do is have you guys randomize the order you go, but still have them comb in, and I think that solves the problem. Not the way you want it solved. So my answer is no, but it is a debug.
I like that your answer was, the way that the game is written is somehow too helpful to you all. Therefore, I have decided to change the rules to
It's always supposed to be formation initiative here. You're having fun, right?
I mean, not at the moment with my guy.
No, we just got attacked by a trash monster.
My guy getting shit on for rolling well and then being put in lower initiative.
This just in, Connor hates raccoons.
I also, this is a great time for me to mention that it's an ambush round, so all of you get 1 fewer AP. Because it's surprising.
Fucking sick. Thanks.
We're gonna die anyway. We didn't need that.
Anthea, it is your turn.
Okay. We're gonna just... Actually, out of spite, I want to give this thing nausea.
Okay, great.
It's a trash monster. How could it get nausea?
I don't know, but I will find a way.
Great. You hit. You hit. Great. Takes 4 damage. It is immune to nausea.
So much health for just being in the trash.
I'm so sorry.
It was so obvious. I knew it.
I didn't think about it. I just wanted to give it nausea. Okay, we're gonna give it fatigue because
you declared before you rolled the hit, and you have 1 fewer AP, so you can't do a second attack.
Okay, cool.
I'm so sorry.
We can all just die.
No, you're not.
And
No,
move
you're
on
not.
with our lives. Man,
okay, yeah. Sorry, it's its turn. I was waiting for Anthea to take her last AP, but do you use it for anything?
I'll dodge because I haven't used a body action yet.
Great. So the first thing it's going to do is it's going to come out punching. It's going to punch at Jedfrey. Jedfrey. It will. What's your physical defense?
At least 20.
Okay.
Defense against trash.
It's at least 20. You know, it's
deals you 8 damage.
This feels very targeted. Feels rude. R.I.P. Jedfrey.
Bye, Jeffrey.
Oh my
we had fun.
It has 3 AP too. Okay, so the next thing it's gonna do is it's gonna roll to throw trash at Angus.
I'm a very emotional boy, as you can see by my status effect.
With your shield having been broken, you're down to a 14 PD, right?
Yes.
No, he's got his other shield.
No, the other shield brings me back up to 14.
back up to 14. Yeah. So you take 3 damage.
Cool, I'm down.
Yeah.
Oh, am I the only one still alive?
You understand
I have 8
this is
health.
like the crackhead in the Home Depot parking lot has just ruined everything.
Because you guys
John
just had
Wick living in the
you guys just had
trash.
like the most epic last stand fight against all of these enemies, and you totally nailed them. And then you went to the trash fairy.
Look, man, this is
Trash monster.
this is 100% Connor just saying rocks fall, move along.
No, it so fucking is.
It's fully not. I didn't even write this. Anthony wrote it.
It's like you guys survived this epic fight using your just grit, and you guys all managed to do so well. Also, you're dead, but you did so well.
Because that has to have been one of like the best rounds of combat we've ever had.
It's for sure the best one you've ever had. Also,
No,
I'll
that
just
was
note,
great, and then this sucked.
it's got like a crack pipe in one hand. You guys, I think the reward for beating that big fight though is you gotta write down stuff about that fight, right?
We
That's
did
true,
get
we
to write
did.
things done. I will take that.
So,
I,
Jedfrey, you do not lose one dying check. Angus, if you could roll me one.
What if I don't want to?
He's just dying right now. I'm literally crying from laughing.
It's a +2 or +4?
It is. It's plus your proficiency, so +2.
Cool, yeah.
You fail.
Cool. Love it.
You're down to 2 dying. And then it's Anthea's turn.
Okay.
Trash fairy.
It's called.
Do I even? I'm just gonna last stand this shit. Let's give it fatigue because I can't give it nausea.
Great. Roll to hit. That'll hit. 3 damage and it fails, so it does take 1 level of fatigue.
Okay, now we're gonna give it fumble, hopefully.
Okay. Cool. That will miss, unfortunately.
All right, that's
So it's down to 2 AP. It will hit you for 5 damage. And then the only thing it can do with its other hand is throw trash at you, which also hits for 5 damage. So you take 10 total damage,
so I'm dead.
which I think downs you, yes.
Yes.
So
Maya, you came back at the perfect time. We beat the actual monsters and just died to a trash, like living trash thing.
it's a trash fairy. Yeah.
You sounded so
they-
proud when you said that.
Trash fairy.
That's pretty great. I mean,
No, it's really good.
oh my gosh, that was amazing. All right. Well,
Yeah, I was kind of checking. I'm like, wait, you're in combat with some other monster? You guys lived?
yeah, they did live.
Briefly. Only
And
briefly.
then Trash Gremlin.
Trash
It was basically a
gremlin.
trash gremlin.
Da-na-na-na-na.
They all had like 2 health each, so it threw trash at them until they died.
That's funnily enough what my dad does usually.
Oh no, that's too dark. So you guys, we go back to the next day, and the jailers pull out the next group of prisoners. We need to change up your guys' character tokens. So if there's
I
very
am
specifically, if you have
Damn
icons
near
for
the
them,
same character. Just
are you Angus Knight the 6th?
I am
Okay,
Angus
cool.
Knight the 6th.
Cool. Well, we'll
This
Fix that.
build feels really good.
yeah, I do think you've got a good one going. So, okay. So you're now Angus Knight the 6th.
Yep.
On your token, if you could reset yourself to max health and everything, and then the other 3 of you have some changes. So sweet. Wow, great concept art. Okay.
I
Cool.
literally just made AI generate art for about 30 minutes until I got what I wanted.
I love
Cool.
that.
Yeah, it's really hard to make Silmfolk, which I think is that is right, an ocean Silmfolk.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is sick because it's so hard to make them.
I also have a ocean one, or no, I have a but the storm one.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I think that's the same one
Yeah.
mechanically.
Oh wait, Connor, did you wait?
great.
When do we get lore points?
You
Level 4.
but level 4, but in this game you don't unless you also buy them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
be
sorry,
on
we have to
odds.
buy them?
You do in
Guys.
this game.
Like,
think we
look, you
discussed
could
this and then
just
I
gain
forgot
things
that.
from knowledge, but also
Mhm.
please consider capitalism.
Yeah. So,
So
real
about that
quick,
ruby.
Anthea and yeah, there's still Ruby there. Are you guys great? So then I need to make a token with this, and then Brandon and Maya, do you guys have new concept art for me or
No,
same ones?
I
I've already
don't.
put mine here, but I can also just send
Okay.
it to you.
Cool. Yeah, that'd be great if you could, because then I could.
God, what's the Star Wars planet where the clone army is being built?
Camino.
Camino, yeah. We effective. I think my headcanon is that we are in Camino, which is how I have an infinite army of Angai that all look identical.
The cloning machine has been perfected. Okay.
Yeah. And it's just
Cool.
it just gets used to build really, really whiny kids
Wow.
of socialites.
Really whiny British children from like the Victorian era.
Yep.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
We all have to
and
beg. It's kind of great.
Natalie, what's your new character's name?
Galena, Galena.
You did message that. I missed it entirely. Galena. Okay, cool.
I did not clarify what that was. I just checked a random word in the chat.
I did not even think about it either, and you totally did. Okay, cool. So Galena's character token should be done if you want to set yourself to full health. And then Aquari, I need your token, which I will create now. And then I'll replace your token thing with that token thing.
As
Cool.
painful as that ended, I like legitimately that is the best combat we've ever had, and I don't.
You
think
guys did
it's-
awesome. For
No,
sure.
that was hilarious.
Honestly, I felt like it was a great ending for that.
It was so good, and then it just ended in a literal trash fire.
The lowest possible note. Okay,
A
so
literal trash fire.
Consider
okay, so
this
then
my job application video for a role with the Huntsville Trash Pandas.
Okay.
Excuse you, it's the
I'm
Rocket
sorry, the who
City
now?
Trash Pandas.
Yeah, Huntsville's minor league baseball team is called the Trash Pandas.
This is my favorite new fact.
No, but see,
No,
it's
there are
very
so many-
specifically the
hold
Rocket
on,
City Trash Pandas because
It is
like
the
that
Rocket
is their
City Trash
logo.
Pandas.
Here, I'll throw it in the Discord real quick for you.
Maya, do you have a new name for your character? And also, Jedfree, please fix your character token's health.
Yes.
I just want to put.
So,
Okay, so
my character is Aquila. She's a boar curiot fateborn that is a mason and carries around a big hammer.
Cool. Do you want to use one of the Boar Curiot tokens?
Sure, I don't care. Really.
Up to you. I do have two. I have two. Disclaimer here is that I tried to make an effeminate Boar Curiot using and it is not. So Aquila.
yeah, is this a no-win situation?
It's difficult to do using Midjourney. So these are
It's
two
okay.
options for you, but up to you if you want to
I
use.
will. Is it pinned or something, or how can I find?
Oh, you should both
They're
be
on
on
the
the
screen.
screen here for.
Oh, you pulled them up. Okay.
Correct, in roll 20.
All right, now,
Got
Natalie, I
it,
do just
sorry.
want to point out the it's a
The
tradition in
one
minor
on
league
the
baseball.
right.
One on the right.
The one on the right. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a tradition in minor league baseball to have horrible team names.
I didn't know this was a tradition. That's incredible.
My current favorite is the Fargo, North Dakota Divorcees.
that does win. That does win.
Okay. And then Aquila.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Aquilla. 2 L's.
Okay. Oh, wait a sec.
This is
Aquilla.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna
Then
fix
there's
that
obviously
here.
the Albuquerque Isotopes, the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp, the Sugarland Space Cowboys.
Wait, Albuquerque Isotopes is not a bad name. That's an amazing name. First of all,
These are all
No,
good.
that's
These
so
are all
good.
they're good
that one
names,
comes
they're
from The
just ridiculous.
Simpsons.
Yeah, it does.
I'll defend that till the day I die. There's a Simpsons episode, like an old school Simpsons episode when they weren't bad, where Adam West becomes the mayor of Albuquerque and just changes a bunch of weird shit. And one of the things he does is he makes he renames the Albuquerque Isotopes from what they were before. And the city of Albuquerque was like, yeah, that's a great idea, and just did that.
Connor, let me throw some
I will say
other.
my token is not the new picture, but that's fine if it's not updating. Or maybe I just need to reload.
Something I think went wrong on that end for me. So I
It
I'm
is
gonna
not
try
a
to.
big deal.
There's the
I'm gonna
Oakland, California commuters, the Jackson, Mississippi blind tigers, the Hokkaido perfect gentleman, the Akron, Ohio rubber ducks.
Okay. So you should all have health, and make sure that your health marks what it should be. Your tokens should all have the right name and be the right picture. And just checking on that
Yeah, things.
for all of you. Okay.
Yep, that works.
The Carolina disco
Cool.
turkeys.
Beautiful.
And guys, this time I don't get to move first, so I can't just go running off in the wrong direction. You're welcome.
That wasn't. Honestly, that wasn't the wrong direction. That was
That
pretty
direction
great.
was so much better,
That
honestly.
direction was really good.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I do have a question.
There's
Yeah.
a third tunnel, right?
So,
There is a third tunnel.
Is
if the
there
third
four?
tunnel is there's three. I do have a question though.
Yeah.
So, it's a clarification about how the sorry, my brain stopped working. The fate bound works. So you said in Dread Pits you get to pick a weapon for that. So what's the criteria for picking a weapon? Is it just the normal like restrictions or
picking a weapon? It's the same. Oh, for the fate bound.
yes.
So for the fate bound, you get to pick any basic weapon or military weapon that the fate bound have training in.
I chose to gain training in heavy weapons, so could I choose a heavy weapon?
Yes.
Good. Okay. I have a greater club that's a giant, like a masonry hammer.
Ooh. Okay.
I love the idea of like we're all like pulling pieces and parts off of the cage as we go down, and you're just there with this like gleaming hammer.
Giant ass
Right.
hammer.
I just summon it out of midair. It's like covered since I'm like an earth, like connected to the element of earth. Like the head is literally like a piece of like organic rock.
It's like a hugely disproportionate Thor.
Yeah.
Yes. So that actually totally works. You can do that. Great. Beautiful. And you also summon it to you, by the way, so it doesn't like it appears in your hand fully
It's on
formed.
sling.
Basically, it's a rock sling. Do you want to like step on the ground and have it pop out of the ground wherever you are?
Oh, that sounds cool. It like grows out of the ground.
Yeah, like it rises out of the ground into your hands from whatever dirt's there.
See, that sounds like a good idea, but what if we're in water?
I will not punish you narratively for this.
Okay.
It'll only be cool. It will never be a problem.
It becomes a water
Got it.
hammer.
Yeah,
It's
it'll just rise from whatever depths you're in or something, you know, and into your hand. It's supposed to be narrative flair. It's not supposed to be ever mechanically punishing.
I want this to be like Thor's hammer though, where it has momentum. So it comes from the bottom of the ocean, but when you catch it, it like flings you into the air because it came so fast.
Okay. So ready to go.
Yeah, I think so.
Great. Well, we have 45 minutes left this session, so I think the right move for us is to figure out what route you're on and establish some narrative beginnings, but then we'll cut at about 9. So, you guys.
What was? This is using external information, but what direction did we use last time?
You would actually be
bottom right, because we would have seen it.
Yeah, and you would have seen it, so
Okay.
You're good.
I think
My
I'm
character does not have vision.
pretty happy.
Yeah, you don't yet on this map.
To go back that way.
The
dead deer were pretty great.
Some of you.
I can't see anything.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, I just gave you vision. You should all have vision. But Angus, I need to give you the torch.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, roll me your initiatives, everybody, as you are being descended down into the pits. And right before, once again, you get the jailer's spiel, which goes as always. Oh, I gotta scroll to it real quick. Give me one sec. Where is it? Okay. You've got the weekend guy this time, and he's thrilled to be here. And he
The
goes.
weekend guy.
He goes.
Wait, oh,
he
this
goes,
is day 7?
Oh, it's for you guys. It's day 4, I think.
No, you are very much not. Oh crap!
Is this
You
per
can
life,
started
not
at
per
2
night?
or 3.
Yeah,
I've been
the
keeping
index
track
started
of days as played
sessions
days.
instead of in. Yeah, no, it's
oops.
character.
Oops.
It's
This guy's
character
a
live.
volunteer. I love that, Tyler.
Yeah.
He's a volunteer. He
he
doesn't
goes-
have to do this. He wants to do this.
He goes,
Yeah.
you guys
Vanilla
have
that.
committed the most egregious of sins. Murder without Irish sanction, robbery out of wedlock, assaulting a guild lord, digging, committing trade within city limits. You disgust me. Your punishment is death. Woo! To be meted out by the dread pits of the nameless city of Teko Aua. Your names and guild rank have been stripped from you. As is your right, you've been given a weapon, except you for some reason. Gestures at Aquila. Aquila?
Aquila.
He gets it wrong. If you do manage to escape the dread pits, you will obviously be instated into the Adventurers Guild with like a middling rank and given a name. But right now it's gone. You don't have a name. Though the gods have forsaken this pit, may they have mercy upon you. And he pulls the lever, and the chains of your prison begin to descend. Let's see. I got initiatives from 3 of you. I need one only from Aquila. I'm gonna get that wrong every time now.
Oh no. Let's see.
And I spelled it wrong on your token too.
And since this is just a trait check, I get proficiency, right?
Correct.
And-
yeah, courage. Yeah.
Courage. Yep. Okay.
Mhm.
23,
23, 22, 6, and 15. Okay, so Aquila's the
I
end.
see.
Aquari is after Galena, and then Angus. Okay. So with a screech. Oh, and then I need a tonsil singer one. Let me see when they go.
Was that also
Please kill
named
him.
by Anthony?
What, the tonsil singer? No, I actually named that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Why, you judging me?
It's just
Okay, because
almost-
after
it's almost
Galena.
funny.
Angus, it's your turn.
Yeah.
You're gonna go down a similar hallway to the one you've done before, or the
I
new one?
believe I will.
Okay. Galena, your turn. It's interesting how you guys decide which tunnel you get down. Is whoever gets initiative first breaks and runs somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
What else?
I mean,
And-
why would we know no one else? Why would we run away from these people? They're our best chance at survival.
they're our
makes
best friends.
sense. Mm-hmm.
We do a potluck every Saturday.
Galena, you can only exit out of the left side. Just a reminder.
Oh, that makes my life so much easier. I thought I had to go at the top.
Nope.
You have to bow before the statue, and then you can run.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Tonsil singers go. So we've established this before. I'm pretty sure. Oh, never mind. Okay, tonsil singers are gonna go. I'm gonna roll. Okay. As you guys are wandering down this path, the maw before you, the screeching singer here, begins spilling out shambling ones here onto the street. And I'm gonna put one here just for
Yeah, in reaction,
Exactly.
I totally ignore the fundamental rules of a TTRPG and start running this way.
Okay. Cool. So it is Aquari's turn.
Great. I begin progressing. Maybe if I can zoom in. Okay. 1.
You could also split the party. Split that.
Please, for the love of God, do not do that.
Lame.
If you split the party, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it won't be good.
This character token does not have a
Peel the
name
floor.
or health
You
status.
do have a giant hammer, so
Oh, they're there. They're just not visible. I'll fix it.
Okay. Now is it my turn?
Yep.
Okay, so it says this is 15. It's weird. I'm not playing super speedy rogue anymore. I have to go slow. It's so boring.
Okay. So Aquila is done. It goes to the shambling ones. Shambling ones can actually get up to you guys. And so
Yeah, but should they?
they should.
What is
Okay,
wrong
so they
with
can
you?
move. Let's see. I just hate 20,
Happiness.
I just in general. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Wow, they can get up to Galena hard. Okay, so
Did we just completely screw up our math? Because this did not happen last time.
no, it didn't.
I can tell you what happened, but I'm going to tell you after I rolled a hit.
The fact that Galena
Oh, did
made
I
a
go the wrong
turn.
direction?
You both Angus and Galena started making a wrong turn. Yeah. Last time you kept skirted up to the top here, and they can't reach any further than this on their first turn.
Oh.
I want
and
to
so-
point out how funny it is that my horrible sense of direction is not only applicable in real life, but also in role-playing games.
Dude,
Uh,
tell me about it. My job title is navigation engineer.
Mm-hmm.
I was driving around a city the other day, and 5 minutes ago I was in one place, and then I forgot how to get back there. So,
So this might turn into an interesting round. Galena, you take 23 damage. Because
great.
they've surrounded you, and so they all hit you. And then the last one is going to try to hit Angus, and Angus, you will take 7 damage.
Thanks.
And
My
we go.
HP bar isn't showing up.
That's interesting. I see it. Maybe
Well,
refresh the page.
Roll 20. Womp
You did
womp.
just remove from it properly. And then it is Angus's turn.
Well, I guess I disengage, and I sprint.
If you, just as a note, if you disengage, you can't move twice.
I know.
Which means it can catch up to you. Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
well, okay, you know what? Fine. I
just-
don't
I'm
do
just
that,
floating.
and I just run all the way the hell over there.
Okay.
That's 30.
This is gonna be
There we go. That's...
okay. Are you running all the way down the hole? Because Galena can't disengage. Can't move twice. Like
If
Galena
we
can't
Hey
escape these
guys,
round.
fire in the hole.
I'm just gonna die. It's fine.
No, like,
You
okay,
will
you
see-
understand that if we stay, we die.
Yeah, but
yes,
if you
please abandon me.
okay. Well, it will get an attack of opportunity on you, and it will
Oh,
hit you.
misses.
Under any circumstances, if you see someone do something stupid and get attacked, your immediate reaction is run, especially when you don't know these people.
I feel like the fact that we can be surrounded and die so easily in the tutorial, like,
Yeah.
kind of maybe a debug
Yeah.
note.
No, definitely not. It is actually the design intent of this layer. For weird
Yeah, I
reasons.
mean, there's a reward for killing the console singers after all.
Yeah, there is in part, but there's more to it than that a little bit, which I can't get into for fear of spoilers. But anyway, there's things to it.
Yeah. I did a stupid leave me behind.
Galena, it is your turn though.
You can attempt to run.
Okay. Can I disengage from all of them with one action?
Correct. One disengage action disengages you from everybody.
Cool, we're gonna do that. And then I'm gonna go as far as I possibly can.
Oh, hey, so this one actually might need to take some pin from me.
Okay.
Because it moved within 15 feet of me.
Okay. What's the?
Wait. Oh my god, I forgot I'm playing a new
Yes,
character. I have an attack of opportunity whenever anything moves within 5 feet of me.
Oh, you're welcome to have picked one of these if you'd like.
Yeah, sorry, I completely forgot. I can forbidden knowledge any of them if they're within, if they move into 5 feet of me.
Great. Yeah.
I'm
roll to hit.
gonna go after that one on the top corner.
Okay. And then the one did not take a level of pin, by the way. Sorry,
Magic.
Aquari. But an 11. At the time when it moved up there, it would have been surrounded. Because he would have been there, or Angus would have been there. So I will give you that to hit. It does hit.
Much appreciated.
And then it will be your turn, Galena.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna disengage and run away.
Okay. Cool. That's Galena's turn. It is the Tonsil Singer's turn. It's going to summon 2 more. And this one up here, I'm going to roll for because it's close enough to you guys. It's also going to summon 2 more. Okay. Aquari, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna. Oh, okay. Wait, no, that's not me. There's too many A names.
Yeah.
Yes, we're very similar.
Yeah.
What are these types of creatures again? Did we know anything about them?
They're undead of some kind.
Anybody have any undead necromantic lore?
2
Oh,
levels.
shit.
Yes. You want to learn things about them?
Do you have any sense of what their HP is, Galena?
50.
Oh wait, I don't have to roll to get the facts about them. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
What is their? Can we get their movement speed?
Yeah, it's 25
Okay.
feet. 5 squares.
Let me see here. Okay, I'm gonna move to right here.
Okay.
Or right, yeah, right there. And I am going to actually wait. First, I'm going to put down in this region right here. Let me draw a box. Where's the box? I want a rectangle. This 10-foot square, I'm going to use one of my trick points just for fun. And any creature that enters the square or starts their turn in it will take 1d6 of damage.
Yeah. Cool.
And then I will as well run this away. So I'll take it a 5-foot step while doing that, and then
You
I'll
have
run
to
to.
stand move.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Sorry.
well then this engagement's bullshit, so I just run.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
But only to here.
Okay.
I'll be minorly helpful.
I know exactly what you're doing. Okay, it's Aquila's turn, and Aquila, I think on your last turn you only used 1 move action when you could have moved 2. So you could have actually.
Oh yeah, you are correct. You
could have
are
gotten
correct.
here if you'd wanted, and then start here from your turn.
I do definitely want to go there because I want to escape.
That's another mess up. That I'll just.
I like how we all created new characters and immediately forgot how the game works.
It's actually beautiful because it's great because it's like new people getting dumped into the Dread Pits.
Well, it works because I have no idea how to play this character because it's an oracle, but it's actually not an oracle. So we'll see how this goes.
Call it battle mage, quote unquote.
Yeah. We are building another caster class.
It's just this weird, like, gets in your head guy with
Anthony's went
dagger.
to temple once oracle.
Yeah. It's the shambling one's turns, and they're going to roll up. So the first one's going to try to run up to here and trigger, I think, here on Aquari's ability, right?
Yeah, right there.
Cool. And it's finesse.
Correct.
Okay. 12, which means it fails. It takes 1 level of pin.
Great.
It can still attack Galena,
Oh
but it
my
cannot
God,
move
really?
further.
Oh, holy shit.
What? Who? What?
I just noticed Galena's health for the first time.
Yeah, it took 23
I
damage. in the
told
first
you guys
round.
to abandon me.
It will miss you, Galena. But the next one, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, can also get up to you and also attack.
How
And
did
it will hit.
There, did it go through the wall? I thought I measured this.
Oh, you know what? I think you're right. I think yeah. I'm gonna count
This was the only one that could get close enough.
It is actually part of the design of the map. I was just messing up because on mine I see all the name tags instead. But yeah, they should get all stuck up in here, and that's part of the design of this map too. You can funnel them pretty effectively, so they are indeed stuck here. So that does work. So that's all of the shambling ones' turns. Is they're going to be able to end at 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, or 30, 25. You can only get to there, and then up to here. So basically, we're just going to fill in all of this space behind them with.
So guys, if we wanted to, we could just put that arrow storm right here and have someone stand here and just like block.
Yeah, and then take pot shots from across the way at a tonsil singer if you could climb up onto the top of the wall. No, I'm really not. That really is supposed to be part of the map design, and I completely forgot about it, and Brandon called me out on it aptly. That did. I will not
accurately described in my strategy and in the map design. So
Yeah,
like this
If you would look at my treatise.
Yeah, I can very specifically only think of one thing I've done to make your lives nicer in general, and that is I'm letting you use sword and shield on a torch. Because it technically only works on...
the rules say melee weapon. It doesn't say torch. It doesn't say sword.
Really?
Yeah, I have to double check this several times.
In that case, I'm doing nothing for you.
That's what I thought.
I'm doing nothing for you.
Thanks, bro.
Angus, you're gone. You're down the pit, right?
Oh yeah, I've been there for like 2 turns now.
Galena, your turn.
Yep.
Okay,
when you wield
as
both a
possible.
shield and a single-armed melee weapon in combat.
Galena, are you going to take the attack of opportunity to not disengage?
If I don't disengage, I can't get all the way down.
Correct.
Or if I disengage, I can't get all the way down. I'm just gonna take the attack of opportunity, hope I don't die, and run, and then if I die, I will just watch and be amused.
It misses you.
Oh, thank God. Okay, we're good.
Okay, cool. Galena's out. Tonsil Singer's going to summon more guys, but it's Aquari and Aquila's turn, and I think you guys are able to make it, no problem. So.
Yeah, so I want to prepare an action at the start of the next one moving towards me to run and jump down the pit. But because it's in my range here. But first, I shoot this one just because screw that guy.
Cool. Okay. That hits.
And it needs to do a roll against fatigue.
Okay.
Oh wait, actually I could have done it this way. Pretend that it's still that 19, but
yeah, all right.
I built that.
Okay.
Does 8 damage plus potentially 1 fatigue.
That one. Takes fatigue.
Amazing.
Yep.
I'm like, ha! And then I run and jump in the hole.
Great. And then Aquila, you also jump in the hole? Maya?
Yeah, I mean, there's not really a reason not to.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that you don't want to stay here and fight for a while, because it'd be a valid option.
I mean, like,
do.
I have a big hammer. I am not a tank.
Yeah.
I am a burster.
Fatebound are not tanky. They're really DPS heavy. Okay.
Leading up to Sacadia Smash Bros.
Isn't that just the Tournament of Champions? Did we do that?
We're trying to do another one this year. Post Gen Con, I'm gonna run one.
Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. Now I need to find you guys on this map. Did I? Oh, these people down there. Delete them. They don't exist. You don't see them. Okay. Cool. You guys come out into the canal. And Angus, I don't think I've got your torch on.
I have no vision.
Yep. Now you should.
No, I just have a giant black screen. Can you shift enter for me, or whatever the
Nope,
thing is?
I did. You didn't have vision.
Oh,
I fixed it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I have tremor sense.
Oh, it broke again.
Cool.
Dude, roll
broke
20
again?
is so... Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Well, in that case, so you guys come out into a big, broad, open, empty canal. Key difference to the last time we did this, there's a ladder on your right, about 120 feet down the canal. right around
Connor,
here.
sorry, can you
west.
double check? It looks like my health bar isn't showing up, even though I have the stuff filled in.
I don't know. Showing up on my end. It's just you.
All right, cool. Roll
Just
20.
press page.
Refreshing.
Yeah.
Press
BRB.
F5.
So let's see. You guys are at the base of the canal here.
Oh, there we go.
Far down on the other end of the canal, you see. What do you see? Let me think for a minute here. Roll me perception
we
checks,
know
everybody.
what we see.
Roll me perception checks, everybody. So the main thing you see is these large open canals.
I think I see a lot.
What are the little double dash things you're constantly doing?
Just trying to create a space between the last rolls so that I can distinguish them, because for me it's tricky to tell. Because it's just you guys rolling a lot of stuff a lot of the time. So it
Yeah.
helps me say the things below this are the perception roll I'm asking for now.
I do that in
That's
my
all.
code comments.
Yeah.
If
Hey
you,
guys.
/EM, it'll just put a bright stripe across for you too.
/E?
/EM.
EN?
I also
Yeah. Try to
have. I have touch. Can I try to make a touch roll and see what?
Yeah. I mean, whatever perception you would like, you can use that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm also a mason, so.
Oh, we finally have a tradesperson. Holy shit.
Yeah. I'm a mason, and I also have some skill with glasswork.
Okay. So,
For the money.
Ooh,
right?
you can tell us about the windows.
Yeah.
Aquila, you put your hand to the stone. It's cool stone. It's cobbled smooth. The big thing, this is an old stonework canal, probably 500 years old from the end of the Second Age, which was called the Age of Heroes. And that age, well, it's done. But this stonework is pretty emblematic of ruins you've seen from that era.
Hey.
Because they dot the Olganyar landscape. But I don't think you'd get anything specific with a 13 about like tremor sensing anything interesting.
Yeah.
Do we see
Angus.
the general? Oh, yeah, go ahead.
You all see the general stuff. You see the palace ruins. You see the ziggurat, the maw overhead, the tentacle ringing this canal on your left side, and the ruined buildings on your right. You do not see the deer this time. You don't see any animals on the other end of the canal this time. However, Angus, you do see a flock of something moving over the palace.
What do you
It
mean
looks
over the
like over the palace districts, out of game where the last group died. You see a flock of what look like bats flying around quickly, like fast motions over that area, as though they're tearing into something.
Okay. Vampire bats, got it.
Yeah.
Does
but
this
that's
game
the
have
only
any
thing you see after
concept
this.
of bacterial or viral disease?
We don't usually deal with. I'm still trying to figure out how to deal with plagues in a long-term
Okay.
capacity for obvious reasons that they're not that fun, as we all learned.
You'll end up with a,
gamifying
healthcare system. It just turns into a healthcare simulator.
Gamifying a plague is not that fun. Yeah.
Really?
So, do you guys want to move through the canals, or do you want to move
Oh
up
yeah, I
the,
sprint forward until I see the end of the canal.
Not even. You're not going to stop at the ladder.
What ladder?
There's a ladder right about here.
Nope.
Bronze
fuck it.
ladder.
Nope. Ooh, hold on. I am tempted. Maybe I do want the ladder.
I'm stopping there. I want to see.
I like bronze. I like shiny things.
Yeah.
I'll follow along.
Great.
And I'll have my
I'm
hair
ready.
kind of out.
I ready a sling bolt for anything that I see that moves that's not Angus.
I ready a witty
Yeah.
quip.
Okay, great. Okay. So
I
you guys.
kind of like twitch on the edge of your vision, Aquari, just to like stress you out a little.
So you guys are leaving the. You're climbing up the ladder then.
Misses.
Yep.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. So I need. Give me 1 second. I have to move a couple things around real quick here, so cue elevator music.
Guys, there's a ladder about upstairs.
So
Is this the upstairs?
you move up to a couple things are going to happen all at once. You move about here. You should be able to see yourselves. I'm going to center on you. Okay. So you climb up out into this hole here, and out into this ruined sort of courtyard area. The first thing you guys notice is that you see a strange-looking undead deer moving through the street.
Almost certainly an ally.
There is something exceptionally strange about it. Anthony, real quick, Jesus Christ on these names.
You gotta.
I can't. I'm not gonna tell you because they're spoilery. I'll tell you after you fight them. But oh my God, dude.
What?
It's I'm sure special ability and creature names. Hey guys, is it time to avoid copyright? Everyone's favorite ability?
The Pectinus cube or the Pectinus rectangular prism.
Okay. So the deer look kind of strange, and I'd say, let's say, like they've got white moldy hides.
That seems not normal.
Yeah, and this one's sort of grazing on grass. It looks up sort of lazily in your direction, but it's staring straight at you, Angus, as out in front, but it hasn't seemed to make any alarming actions yet, or skittered off like you would expect from a deer.
The idea that its next turn, it's gonna jump 30 feet in the air.
And then like impale us, and like we're just gonna die.
Well,
what do you do?
we don't have to.
Okay, well, I'm dead.
No, hey, don't be such a pessimist.
I have 7 health.
Yeah.
You
Galena,
also have the shields.
also, are you?
Also
What,
find a place to put grass.
what's your profession, Galena?
What?
What profession are you playing?
An oracle.
Oracle.
An oracle.
The
Okay.
madnessless oracle.
Ah, right. Yes, exactly. Okay.
I
So,
spent
yeah.
way too long making this thing. I really hope it works.
Well, you can
AKA
reuse.
undo.
If you die, you don't have to roll up a whole new thing. You can use it again.
We just restart.
I'm planning to.
Yeah. But I might recommend staying in the back. Angus, what do you do? Looking
So,
at the deer, looking at
how-
you.
Not to bring like trigonometry into this, but how far down below us is it?
It is. I mean, it's 35 feet away from you. Directly south, it's 25 feet south and 25
No,
feet
I mean
east.
like it looks like it's on a different floor.
Oh no, that's just street level. So it's all it's about level
like-
to you. Yeah, your street level is just a different. Yeah.
I guess I'll walk up here and I'll taunt it.
Okay. As soon as you move up to it, it is going to scream, initiating
I
combat.
mean, yeah, of
and
fucking
so-
course it is, Con.
I'm sorry. You guys don't know that in game. Okay, you don't have a turn order yet. So roll me initiative, everybody.
That's true.
Roll me randomly, and then we're gonna.
In my initiative. I hate that every time we start combat, I have to do this.
It's your courage check.
It's
a trait check.
expertise. Right.
Yeah. Just make a macro called initiative.
what in the actual shit is a macro?
I wrote you the instructions in the chat last week.
You probably did, and I ignored it.
In Discord.
Yep, I believe that.
Raise 8.
Some of us are the kind of technical people who are scared of wireless printers.
20. Aquila is the top here. So Aquila, Angus, I didn't get one for Galena yet. Galena, can you roll initiative?
Sorry, yeah, I zoned out for a second.
No, you're totally good.
I hope you're hurting my characteristics now.
Oh!
Okay. Well,
Nice.
Galena will be last. And then, okay, so Aquila, you go first. It just jumped up, clearly initiating combat. You're not surprised, but it is your turn. Aquila is Maya. Sorry, Maya.
Yeah. Sorry, not quite used to character type. Anyway, well, I guess. Run 30 feet, ready an attack action.
For when it
If
comes
it
up to you?
gets next to me, yeah.
Sweet. Okay. It is the White-mouthed deer turn. Let me just check something.
It has to jump over the fence, right?
It does that as a bonus action or something.
Yeah, it's a bonus action to a move, so it's part of the move
See,
for
I'm
sure.
just imagining like the coolest turn ever, where you just like hold a pike out to the side and the deer lands on it.
Well, this is a massive club, unfortunately.
Okay, let's see. First thing, this white-mouthed deer, I think it's actually gonna, yeah, I think it's, so they've only noticed Aquila and Angus so far. They haven't noticed Aquaria or Galena at all. This one is gonna try to snag Angus, and this one's gonna try to snag Aquila. So each of you, if you could make me finesse checks.
How dare you ask me for a finesse check? Yep, that's expected.
Okay.
I just switched away from my finesse character to a power one.
Aquila, 13 is actually meet to beat, so you're okay. Angus, you get dragged 40 feet, which will provoke an attack of opportunity from the other deer in front of you. No, because it's on a. I'm having their initiative at the same time, so I'm not going to do. It won't trigger that. But this one snatches you. This one fails to snatch you. This one is. Okay, and Angus, you will gain 1 level of pin as well.
It switched me back to Angus the third. So.
Oh no, you're.
So I'll do my attack of my ready to attack box, right?
Yep.
It will, yeah. So roll to hit.
So that would be 1d20 plus 4. Does that hit?
Yep.
Let's roll a good old 2d8 plus 4.
Okay.
Because you see, I was like, hey, I can take 2 boosts. And then I can take the thing that as a boost that increases your damage die. I can take the other thing that as a boost increases your damage die.
Yep. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Hype.
Oh, I messed up on the first round of combat. This is sad. I took Guardian of the Ambush, and I should have gone 1 extra action point that round. Oh, well.
Cool. Yeah. So basically, Aquila, you've taken all the abilities that just increase your damage on that hammer.
Yeah, that was the plan. Big hammer, simple.
Yeah. Great. Beautiful. Okay. So that's these 2 deer. This one has tried to do that, and then it will continue. I think it's gonna jump up onto the roof here. So it's gonna clamber up on top of the roof. Angus, your turn. You got 1 level of pin by the deer.
Yeah. So body action to. Oh, it's a roll against it, isn't it?
Correct. It is. Yeah. So you just get another opportunity at that finesse check.
Yep.
You will retain the pin. R.I.P. But you're right next to the deer. Could just hit it.
Yeah, I'll hit it twice, I guess.
Cool. Sounds good.
Oh wait. Okay. Does pin affect stepping strike? As
does
written,
pin-
I don't think it does, but I feel like it should.
Yeah, you can't use your legs, which means you can't step. So yes, you can't use any ability
But
that
stepping
moves you.
strike doesn't have anything to do with a movement action.
It's not move action specifically. It's anything that uses your legs, narrative and mechanical.
Narrative.
The-
Okay.
So like because you move 5 feet.
Cool, missed once. Cool, missed again. Done.
Dude, these deer are your nemesis.
These guys know that I ate venison sandwiches in 6th grade a couple of times, and they have never let me live it down.
Fair.
I lived in the redneck part of Maryland.
Okay.
That's my turn. That's all I got. I did.
No, that's
nothing.
fine. I'm just reading. There's a lot of things happening now. Okay. This thing is going to charge you and slam into you.
Does this deer appear functionally equivalent to the others?
No, this
What do you
deer appears to differ. This looks like a buck rather than a doe, like the other ones. And it has large antlers that are sharpened to points, which it is now attempting to use to gore Angus.
Okay, rule of cool, that doesn't happen.
Okay. Yeah. Super fair.
Yep.
What do you mean rule of cool doesn't happen?
I think it does miss you though, Angus.
You speak it into existence and it will happen.
I don't think that is the rule of cool, by the way. That's not.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's-
say, that's not my understanding.
No, rule of cool is just like the DM decides that like, oh, it'd be way more cool if this thing happened. and
Oh,
sort of
if this
nudge.
missed, you
Yeah.
think it'd be cooler if that missed?
Yeah.
I don't particularly think it'd be cooler if it missed, though. Okay. That's.
Well,
those
we
are
all
your
do.
turns.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
thanks,
super fair.
Connor.
Aquari, it's your turn.
Damn.
That deer that will miss. That will hit. Okay. Plus potentially fatiguing. I like that. That's helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Takes it.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. Well, it's Aquari's turn. It's Galina's turn.
Okay. I am going to stick back here and take pot shots with what's it called? I'm forgetting what the ability is. Forbidden knowledge.
Okay. That will hit.
Are you doing the forbidden knowledge that just does one target, or the one that does both?
We're just going for one target because I can only see one of them.
Sweet.
Cool. Well, you hit that one for 3 damage.
Alright, well, I built this character to be a lot more interesting than it is right now, but for the sake of not dying immediately, I'm gonna stay back here and do the same thing.
Sounds good. Well, as long as you guys survive this fight, which I believe you will, then you will be able to demonstrate that cool stuff, because you'll all need a quick rest after this. So that's 22 to hit. That'll definitely hit.
Use up your rest after combat number 1. Feel good about it.
Well, you're nuking this one deer. Cool. Aquila, it's your turn. You stand in front of that one deer.
Hi, dear, would you like to meet my good friend Hammer?
You tenderize the deer. Oh, really? Aquila, you smash this deer in half. You totally eviscerate this deer with your hand.
20 damage.
Yeah,
This
it's gone.
is so easily my favorite combat build I've ever seen.
It's so good for a level 3 character, especially. It's a really good way to
No,
do
it
it.
is. It works, and it's not
Yeah.
supposed to work.
Yeah.
And there's
all right.
also some really nice stuff I can take with this. I don't have the points, but if I level up with this build, I could gain something, I forget what the ability is called, but lets you make attacks against multiple adjacent opponents, but with your damage dice size being too lower. But,
Takedown really are just meant to be hit real hard.
but the
Dude,
thing is,
hell
I
yeah.
can boost my damage die up too, so it'll still be 1d10 against 2 opponents.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Less
Yeah.
talking, more hitting.
That's one action, Aquila. You still have another 2 AP.
Oh yeah,
How
I
ambidextrous
guess
are you?
I'll just go.
Was that
Let's see.
1d6, not 16?
No,
Oh no,
it's
that's
2d8.
intentionally 16 because it's 2d8, but I critted.
Oh, gotcha.
Actually, why is it +4 instead of +2?
The +4 is because it's my fate-bound weapon, so I apply my fate to it.
Oh yeah, yep, bet. Sick.
I'm going to move here using boost to hop the fence, and then I'll dodge.
Cool. Awesome. Okay. Dodge there. We'll go to the end of this round, and then it'll be 9 o'clock, and so getting kind of late, so we'll stop there. But White-mouthed Deer's turn. Aquila, go ahead and make me a finesse check against being dragged up, and then this one. And
Oof.
I'm actually so real quick. I'm going to use Anthony's new rules on this instead of the ones that I'd originally written.
Ooh.
And we're going to test these out.
Okay.
So it's actually,
no.
Can you make me
Oh,
finesse
no.
against 3 levels of pin instead of 1?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I don't like this.
So I do that roll again and again.
Yeah. Okay, so you take 2 levels of pin. And then it is going to, the drag is a separate action now, so it doesn't happen automatically. So it will use its whole turn to drag you to it. And that's it.
Oh, well,
instead,
okay, so very clearly there's one on the bottom right.
Yeah, something like that.
Wait,
and
how
then-
is,
Wonder
can you,
what's
okay,
happening.
physics, right? Can you please explain
Like,
to
it's
me
really
how
just
this
feel like
dragging
a
action
massive, like,
happens?
So
Spine that like launches into me and connects, or like.
yeah, so it's like a grappling hook spine thing that wraps around you and then pulls you, and you're actually hanging upside down because you're being carried up the wall on the top of the cliff or the building.
Okay, that makes more sense.
It's on the top here. Yeah.
All right, I got you.
So I've adjusted it a little bit. It's in the square below, but I've adjusted it so
Oh,
you
I can vaguely see it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it to. There's like a. It's not working for me now. Of course it's not. There we go. Okay. So the one next to you, Angus, is just going to try to attack you. And I'm going to GM roll that. That'll miss Angus.
did I not get
Wait, what's your
opportunity?
PD?
It should be 14 right now. Did I not get excuse me
Missed you twice.
opportunity this turn? Damn.
Not yet. No. This one has missed you twice
Good.
and cannot do anything else other than it is going to flee. It's going to try to spring up onto a rooftop over here.
Do I get? I should totally.
You
get
do get an attack of opportunity for that.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you about it. And you hit.
That'll be a D6 plus 2.
Cool.
Oh, I don't have it anywhere. I have to type it out myself. Like a pleb.
And then we will go
Take
to
it.
you, Angus. Yeah, sick. And that's your turn.
Okay. So there are 2 on the roof. There's this one next to me, and then there's one way off to the side. Alright, clarification, because someone has forgotten the game rules a little bit. Can I do anything to get Aquila down from...
Not really.
Yeah, not really. I mean, you could technically go. There are abilities that would help you do it as a soldier or as an oracle, but you don't have them, I don't think. The ones that let you roll against allies conditions.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you could just move up to Aquila and give her the help action. So if she rolls against conditions, she gets advantage. But those are the only 2 things I can think of off the bat.
Okay, I'll do that. So I'll 5-foot adjust against this TA.
Okay.
Or, sorry, stepping strike against this.
Cool.
Nah.
Yeah, that would miss.
And then I'll run, provoking the attack of opportunity, and give the help action.
Okay. Cool. It misses.
Cool.
Okay, and then you give the help action, and that's your turn. It is the TA deer turn. So these deers both stomping their feet.
These
5, 10,
deers.
20, 30. This one's gonna come running up here.
There.
And then I think both of them are gonna charge you, Angus.
I dare them to.
Deer just hate you, man. One gets a nat 1,
Yep.
careening off the other one, and just slamming in over here. And then this one comes slamming into you. It will
3 damage.
9
damage.
piercing damage.
It was 9.
9 piercing damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Counterpoint. Fuck that.
Yep, fair. Okay, and then let's see.
Cool.
And then it's Aquari's turn.
Great. I am going to shoot, then take a 5-foot step, and then shoot again. But all of them are going at this guy.
Yeah, cool. That'll hit. And that will hit. Okay, that's 10 damage. You can't fatigue twice if it gets fatigue.
Yeah. So, but it has 2 chances basically.
It fails on the first one.
Sweet.
So on the second one, does it matter?
I don't have any other conditions I can apply.
Cool. Okay, so then, got it. So it takes 10 damage and it takes level fatigue. Galena, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna go after the deer that is leftmost, the one that has taken damage.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. That absolutely hits. Cool. Okay.
Let's do that again.
That'll hit. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, heck yeah. And then I believe that is the roll through of the turn order. So since we're past 9, I say we call it here, and we come back to this exact moment with starting with Aquila's turn, hanging upside down.
I have a question. Can I still attack while I'm hanging upside down like this?
You get 1x disadvantage, but you can. Also, as just a reminder, you can do a consistent attack where you spend more than 1 AP to get more advantage, so you can cancel it out by spending 2 AP if you'd like.
As a sentinel, as having played... Oh no, but I have 2 levels of pin, so I can't anyway. I need to lose one first.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which will happen... Oh, yeah, and you can't make a fate-bound attack with your arms, because your heavy weapon is two-handed. So you can't actually use your weapon with 2 levels of pin. So you'll have to drop one.
I could use body action, because I got a help action, right?
Yeah,
From
so
Angus.
you could definitely roll, yes, we need a way to mark that, or
So I want
somebody
to
to
just
remember
take
that.
my turn, just so
That might
we
work.
don't forget.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
that, so that
that's
way we
probably
don't
a good
forget,
move.
and then we'll immediately afterwards call it. But since you have the help action, I think that's gonna be tricky. So yeah, so it's your turn.
What does help give?
Gives you 1x advantage to the
Okay.
check that he's trying to help you with, and he's declared a body check against. Yeah.
And then is this a finesse or power roll?
Finesse.
Okay.
Not enough to lose it, unfortunately.
Yeah. I'm gonna do another roll
Okay.
against it because there's nothing really that makes sense to do.
That will pass, and so at the end of your turn, you will drop to the ground. You'll still be prone, but you will lose all pin at the end of your turn.
Is it a drop in which I will take damage?
Yes. It was last time as well. We did do damage to yeah. So it's 11 damage as you drop to the ground on your head.
That's only a third of my health, guys.
And that is the
We're
end of
gonna
your
take
turn.
a rest after this.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got to enable Galena's build too. I really want to see how you've done this. Because I've never heard of a successful No Madness Oracle build, and I'm so excited to see it.
To be fair, there's no promise of success.
Ah!
Yeah, I don't know if I can promise success. I can say
care.
it exists.
interested. I'm so excited. What if we could like?
I really hope it works. I
Like, what
really
if it
hope
works
it works.
with like one magic item that you guys that could be crafted? You know what I mean? Like then it would work.
Nice.
Like a
Wow,
normal
the
game.
Akuraku has a new Saiyan store.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I still need to build its regular shop. But okay, so we'll call it there. We'll start next turn with the white-mouthed deer, and then Aquila. I think you marked your HP loss on your sheet, but not on the token, so I'm gonna remove it right now for you.
Yep. I always do that.
No worries, I got it. But I didn't want to forget before next session. So we'll start next turn with the deer's turn.
All right.
Or next session with the deer's turn. Can you guys play the normal time Wednesday evening next week?
Should be good.
Let me
Does that work?
check real quick.
That should be fine, yeah.
Yep.
Be okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
next week's free.
Great. We'll plan on playing next Wednesday then. Okay. I will see you guys then. Thank you for playing, and I will see you all next week.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Bye.